All right, hello everybody. We are back at EVA Esports Virtual Arena with Division 1 today, and I have Bossmaster co-casting with me today.
Hello, good people. How are we doing?
All right, we are going to be starting out with Gunslingers versus Good Gamers. We have map 1 is going to be Artifact. You know, I got Fizzy to tell me a little bit about it yesterday, but what are the important parts of Artifact to you?
So, the weird thing about Artifact is it's one of the few maps that has two really big tall parts and a low part in the middle. The problem is the point is in the middle. So you have to make sure that you're protected on both sides before you go down. So it's actually a really hard map to play on for the most part. So if either of these teams really know this map, they can really lock it down and make it way more difficult for the other team to win.
Very interesting. I noticed, yeah, it seems to be, if you're not controlling that high ground, you're not really controlling any of the ground. I've seen a couple of teams yesterday try to push when they didn't have a real presence up high, and you notice the defending team is just shooting fish in a barrel.
True. So, especially players like Nemo have mastered this, but you can almost kill other people from your spawn in theirs. So you can shoot right across the map. Because there's one side that's catwalk and one side that's construction, and you can go shoot from construction to catwalk spawn.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yes, it's a crazy peak.
Yeah.
But you have to wait until the artifact in the middle rotates properly, and then you get a dead shot right there.
You're saying the artifact part of that map is moving? Because I noticed on maybe it's Helios. I noticed there were walls in the middle of the map that would move as well.
Helios has a restructuring map too, so that they go up and down on either side. So you can have cover over here that you can peek over, and cover over there you can't, and then it'll shift, so you have to lean around the corner instead of being able to shoot over it.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Man, that's such a cool way to add a dynamic element to the maps.
Oh yeah.
But let's see. Actually, we could go to, where is it? We can get a little artifact preview here, and you can see some of these larger hallways in the spinning artifact that Bossmaster was talking about. These small, thin hallways up top make for some amazing close quarters combat, and then you have the point, defended by quite a few walls around the side, but you can actually see in the background the nests up there do get to see directly into the point. I'm sure those are very
definitely powerful. Oh, absolutely. So the best position, pretty much the best position on Artifact is the enemy's nest, because you can shoot them from behind as they go out the teleporters to go onto the point. So if you have the enemy's nest, they almost cannot be on point unless they are an ant behind the wall. They have to crouch down so far to not be shot.
Really interesting. So would you say that's I've noticed there are times when one team gets a full team kill on the other.
Yep.
There are these specific positions that people rush towards. You know, there are these parts of the map that they want to own when the other team comes back. Would you say that's one of them?
Absolutely. So that's definitely one of them. You want to have your nest too for a lot of it, especially if the other team has the point. You want to cover that whole area. But Broken Window, which is on catwalk side, is a great spot because it looks over the entire bottom of the map and the entire of construction. That's a really good spot, and it's right by your spawn, so it's easy to get to. And then you want at least one person down below holding behind the point, so that if they rush, you can get to it. So if there's ever a team wipe, that's almost always where you'll see them go. Is they'll split up so that there's one person down and then 3 people up.
Yeah, and it just seems like such a powerful position. And then your only choice then, you're thinking, you know, I need to capture the objective. But you're never going to be able to do that until you make the move and decide to, you know, shut down their high ground advantage.
Absolutely. And you have to get them out of that spot, which, to be fair, getting someone out of nest isn't that hard. You send a grenade in there, and if they don't get through the elevator fast enough, they're gone. But if they do get through the elevator, then you have to worry about them being on catwalk and fighting you there. So,
God, interesting. And it looks like we have the teams. We'll actually show the arena here. You can see the teams over on the left side starting to get their headsets on, talking about probably their pre-game strategies. And we can also see, just like yesterday, every single match is probably going to have Atlantis. Atlantis will be our second map. We're super familiar with that at this point now. you know, I guess it's just everybody's favorite map here so far.
Everybody's favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting map because it's really hard to be left behind on. Because since there's 3 points that rotate around, it's anyone's game at any point. It's really hard for there to be like a 0 to 100 game on Atlantis.
Yeah, and I can see what you mean, because on Artifact, where the point doesn't move, and there's all these incredibly powerful positions, it seems like the early game is a bunch of poking back and forth, seeing who can get that first full team kill to then capture the point, and it's almost not that difficult to hold on to it when you have it.
No, you can absolutely lock down that whole map, but in Atlantis, you just don't have enough people. Even if you spread them all out, you cannot face the entire enemy team.
Yeah.
Like as a solo, so, and you can't just sit on point because the point's going to move. It's definitely one of the better maps as far as gameplay goes. It's not super fun to play sometimes because you can absolutely get spawn trapped. I mean, there's only 3 ways out of your spawn, and if they just block all 3, but it's also hard to spawn trap a team when you're trying to hold a point.
Yeah, I understand that, but I saw also something that can maybe get in players' heads a little bit. We saw certain teams that were falling behind, and then they finally get their chance. They killed the enemy team. They start to cap the point, and right before the point is capped, it moves.
Yep.
And that's just...
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because you're rushing. You don't even hear when the announcer says 5 seconds, because it tells you when it's about to move. And a lot of times you don't even listen. You don't hear it, and then you still are trying to cap the point instead of going to where the next point is.
Yeah, and that's just got to be, that has to be the worst. Putting in all that work, if you're especially, you know, down 30-40%, you're the underdog in the match, and then you have your chance, and there it goes, gone into the wind.
And it's also random which point it rotates to, for the most part. After, I think it's 5 rotations, it goes to 2 points, and then after a certain amount of time, it goes to all 3 are open.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
We didn't see that yesterday.
We did not. It's only if it's like a 10-minute match, if there's like a minute left, the last rotation will have all 3 points open.
And it just stays that way for
and
the
just
remainder.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I've never seen it go beyond there because matches don't last that long.
Yeah, very cool. Do you have any insights on these two teams, on Gunslingers and Good Gamers?
So, Gunslingers not so much. Good Gamers, I've been playing with a lot of those guys for a long time, and they're really, really solid as far as gameplay senses go. GG Zachary has wanted to make a team like this for a long time. He's also been playing longer than pretty much any of us here, so he's really solid. He was my coach. He's the reason that I started playing. So his communication skills are enough to hold up an entire team. So I think that they're going to do great. I've heard that the Gunslingers are really solid too. They've been bouncing in between Division 1 and Division 2 for a while, so I'm really excited to see where they get to go.
Interesting. And so if they were able to, I believe the way that it works is if you come in last place in this league night, then that's going to put you back down in Division 2. You're going to be trading spots with the first place of Division 2?
Supposedly, yes, and then you can fight your way back up. And
so then if you were to think, if Gunslingers doesn't get demoted tonight, is there any team that you are looking at that might be the one in the hot seat? Hard to say.
Ooh, yeah, putting me in a tough spot here. I don't want to make people mad. I can say that the other 3 teams, I don't see any of them going down. I do think Gunslinger is unfortunately the most likely to go down, but if they don't, I have no idea who would.
Be a massive upset.
That would be a massive upset, and that would be so good. I think that would be a really cool thing to see. If the Gunslingers if they really step up and prove themselves, that would be amazing.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, we'll touch on something we didn't talk about yesterday, is that one of the 2 teams decided to ban Lunar, which I have to say, honestly, I'm rather happy about it. It's really hard to pick the camera angles on that map. I feel like you can be seen and die from anywhere.
True. I mean, banning Lunar, like, on the surface sounds fine because it's a really crappy map, to be fair. Like, it's just objectively a bad map to play, especially in competitive. But it's also kind of a waste of a ban because none of us are going to pick it anyway because nobody's good at that. None of us are as good at that map as we need to be in order to make it really go well. So I think they could have used that ban for something else, but I suppose they were just making sure that nobody was bold enough to choose it. I don't think any of us are bold enough to choose it anyway. It's just, it's unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a different map.
All right. Well, it looks like we are about to move into Artifact with Gunslingers versus Good Gamers. And let me actually adjust
Domination.
my setup here. There we go. All right, we're going to enter the action following Caveman as he pushes on one of the hallways. Trying to follow his teammate, no, but GG Zachary able to get a grenade kill, and then 4th Blue King trying to take out, and he's able to get Peanut, not before Hawk, and Hawk gets a double kill, actually. Let's move over to Hawk and see where he's going. Looks like he's running away from GG Zachary, trying to get to the point when he knows it's a 2v1. He has his teammate watching over him, but we're going to see Caveman trying to push into Nemo, and he's not able to. GG Hawk about to get flanked from the side, and almost able to win the fight, but he couldn't close it out. We have GG Zachary getting 1, getting 2. Seeing Peanut down there, he's watching for his teammate. As they start to get some capture on the objective. Still 0-0 at the moment, but not for long.
Objective
Nemo getting
A
1.
captured. The opposing
Caveman
team
getting
just took the
Nemo
lead.
as well, but we have Rebels. I did not change the... It changed back or something. Oh. I will quickly put the team names back on. What's this?
Zach's still holding his own. It looks like he's trying to go back up into the nest.
There we are. All right, GG Zachary trying to see Dutchman maybe notices his gun, but that would be incredible. 14% for Good Gamers, and the UI did not change, which is very unfortunate. But this is where we are now. Dutchman getting Peanut, Zachary getting a little bit of damage out there, but unable to find the kill from that far away. We have Slick putting out a grenade, zoning enemies away from the corner before he pushes, and then he's going to push into GG Zachary, taking a bit of damage, losing that damage trade there. Nemo with 1 snipe on an enemy. Let's see. Slick still in this face-off with GG Zachary. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. We'll follow Caveman as he tries to push the point. But we have Nemo getting 4th Blue King. And, Peanut getting Caveman. GG Zachary taking down Slick. Here we are seeing exactly what Bossmaster was talking about here with this dominant positioning. You know, holding the high ground, not giving it up. We have Peanut about to push Dutch Mafia, my bad. But Dutch Mafia getting the kill. See Caveman trying to open the doors.
Ooh,
there we go.
Yet another person having problems with the elevators. They've been a little finicky lately.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Nemo getting 1, Dutch Mafia able to get another. And then we have Caveman moving in behind his teammate. And it looks like we have 4th Blue King trying to take the point, but he gets taken out by Nemo as soon as I look at him. Nemo trying to run away from the grenades he knows coming to his position. A little too slow. And now he's about to have to face off against Slick after that audio cue, but he has the amazing angle setup, and Slick pops his head right into it. Alright, we have Hawk taking out Dutch Mafia over on the other hallway. Gunslingers unable to get any position here on the point. Hawk about to see Slick, possibly. Never mind, Slick playing it slow around the corner. Takes a peek, but still not exposing himself yet. And here he goes. Slick peeking the corner, not getting any damage on Hawk. And we have some ghost shots coming in from GG Zachary as well, and Slick goes down. But do they know that Caveman right behind Slick, having to back up from the grenade. But also we have 4th Blue King capturing the point while Hawk is distracted here. And then we have Peanut moving in, getting the kill, but getting taken out by Dutch Mafia. Gunslingers finally able to get their first couple percentage on the point at 5%. Now all they have to do, they need to get to these high ground positions, hold them down, make sure they don't let any easy picks go away to Good Gamers. We'll see Nemo taking out Caveman. That's one unfortunate pick for them. See Hawk watching elevator. Make sure he has that position. Peanut going to be taking a bit of damage and going down to GGP. Or no, actually Peanut getting the kill on Dutch Mafia. Insane. All right, Hawk moving on to point. Slick is now going to come in to contest that, but he throws a grenade out before deciding to shoot. Hawk taking a bit of damage. Slick's still very low, but he gets taken out by Nemo as soon as he peeks.
Captured.
Let's move over to Nemo's point, or Zachary's point of view. as he gets 2 again. Zachary holding it down 7-0 at the moment. Just being an absolute rock for his team. We have Caveman about to push Nemo, and he gets the kill, but dies to the grenade. Slick, only one alive on Gunslingers and deciding to push out. This could possibly delay any further pushes from their team. Do they hear the door there? We'll see. Doesn't look like it. We have 4th Blue King not able to push fast enough, and we have Good Gamers winning the match there with, I mean, GG Zachary with an amazing 7-0, but Nemo 13-3.
Man, going 7-0 in professional league is just something to behold. Zach really has mastered the art of sitting in one spot and killing every single person that goes into his view.
Yeah.
He has just a special relationship with that LMG. It's been an up and down love-hate relationship for him for years now. They've buffed they've nerfed the Fury so many times, and he sticks with it and proves time and time again they haven't nerfed it enough. It's really impressive.
Man, so what would you say, you know, GG Zachary being just an unmovable rock there, but what is it that Gunslingers could have done better? Did it seem like they were pushing out a little bit alone? Were they not focused enough on the high ground? I noticed a couple, they tried to make sneaky capture plays.
So they did try and make sneaky capture plays, but the problem is they tried to do that with people in Nest, and that never works. No matter, even if you send all 4 people down there, you can't do that.
Yeah.
And they would be team wiped, and then they would push out 1 by 1 instead of waiting for at least 2. Because you want at least 2 to push out on either side for that to work. So
here we are, moving into Atlantis. Gunslingers
Objective
versus
A
Good Gamers.
activate.
Yet again, we have Slick going down to Peanut. GG Zachary's position. Watching midpoint. Alright, Peanut gets another. Good Gamers knowing they're in a 4v2, and that's a full team kill onto Gunslingers. They're able to capture this point for free.
Objective A captured. Your team just took the lead.
We'll see. We have a very aggressively positioned GG Zach. He's able to see that gun and get the shots around the corner, but he gets team killed by a grenade from Nemo. We have Nemo here taking out Dutch Mafia. And Caveman position, possibly knowing the position of Nemo, gonna try to get him around the corner, but he can't. Alright. We have 4th Blue King pushing up by himself yet again without his team, and he pushes straight into GG Zachary. Dutch Mafia getting Zachary though for it. Able to trade out. Getting a small advantage for his team, but that's not going to last very long. Zachary's about to respawn. Dutch Mafia waving hello to hard before he pushes and gets the kill. See Dutch Mafia thinking about pushing into the middle, but Nemo's gonna open the door, and Dutch Mafia is able to get it while GG Peanut kills Caveman off on the side. Zachary able to move in and clean up the point. And getting another when 4th Blue King pushes onto the point. Now we have the point moving to Objective Bravo. Zachary trying to hold it down. We'll see how Caveman pushes that. Not taking any damage from the grenade, knowing the distance well. Caveman peeks and almost immediately dies. You would think Zachary is holding the sniper rifle there, but then Slick getting one, 4th Blue King getting another. Nemo killing Slick for it, but this is Gunslinger's time to make a move, but then you have 4th Blue King turning his back on the spawn connector. A move that you hate to see. Alright, we'll see if Gunslingers will group up here to make a push. We have Caveman fighting in mid, but Dutch Mafia able to kill one. We have grenades coming out, forcing the enemy to move around the way that they'd like.
10.
A little bit of friendly fire going on, but 4th Blue King able to get one, not able to get around the corner before Nemo can take him out. Nemo also getting Caveman, and will Nemo be able to get Dutch Mafia as well if he makes an aggressive push? Or is Slick going to walk into his sights? With Objective Alpha activated right behind him. Here's the audio cue for somebody going up into heaven. Zachary getting one, Nemo getting Slick with the grenade. This is incredible. 4th Blue King pushing out with only 2 of his own teammates alive, about to have the audio cue from the door, and he gets taken out from heaven by Peanut. Caveman was able to get Nemo. Hiding in his spawn, possibly to get some health back, and deciding to go out from a different direction. Caveman going down to GG Zachary, as again, Zach here is 7-5, a bit more dying than he did last round, but Dutch Mafia able to kill one, now owning the high ground. We have Gunslingers with 3 kills on the board and an opportunity to capture the point, but both of them are in heaven at the moment. This is a massively wasted opportunity from Gunslingers.
5.
Maybe they're not keeping account of the living players on the other team.
Objective C activated.
All right, but they were still able to... Actually, they weren't even able to capture because it moved before they could. This is just what we were talking about a moment ago. We have 4th Blue King pushing out, but he's peeking too. We have Peanut and Hawk each getting 1 kill. Hawk just laying down suppressive fire. We have GG Zachary moving on to point. Able to get 1, able to get 2. This man is insane. Somebody
Objective
stop
C
him.
captured.
Now he's taking an aggressive position. 4th Blue King might have been able to see him, but he didn't. GG Zachary gonna see the gun, which is actually a part of the hitbox in this game, and he's about to get Dutch Mafia as well. And he does! Dutch Mafia peeking the wrong direction first. We have Slick moving in on Nemo. Possible player collision there, but then they're gonna move on from it.
10.
And now there's only a few % left before Good Gamers closes
5.
this out, and that is gonna be the game.
Objective
2-0.
A activated. Objective B
Right, and
activated.
we'll leave it up for the stats. Just an amazing game there. GG Zachary dropping 11 and 5. Unbelievable.
That was really solid, man.
Yeah. I tried changing it and it did not change after I changed it.
Well, that really shows you the difference between teams. So you have Good Gamers, who has 3 long line players, and Hawk is a little newer, but he's still been playing a while. You can tell by the communication that they were talking constantly. One of them would die, and the other 3 would immediately converge on that location and get them. If they ever had anyone, if they were down for 2, they would rotate to make sure they were in the most advantageous position for them.
Yeah.
What you'll notice is that Gunslingers, a lot of what they had is they would get team wiped and then individually trickle out and die, and then trickle out and die, and then trickle out and die, because I don't think they were quite communicating to each other where the other players were. But it was a great game. As players, Gunslingers, they can probably win most of those gunfights, and they were. Absolutely, they were winning gunfights. This communication could be worked on a little bit, but it was really solid to watch.
Yeah, I was gonna say we noticed a couple times when Gunslingers actually had quite the player advantage, and then they chose not to go, or not, maybe not chose, like you're saying, the communication may not be there.
Yeah.
They didn't know that there was no one alive on the enemy team.
Like, as you mentioned, when 2 of them went up into Nest, that shouldn't usually happen, because when you go up into Nest, you say, hey, I just went up here. So, because they absolutely could have gotten the point there and gotten at least 1% up, which might not have made that much of a difference in the end, but it's a moral support, right? You realize that we just captured an objective, makes you feel a little better, makes you fight a little harder. It really does make a difference.
Yeah, and I mean, I would say though that to be in Division 1, like, these guys have to have some great gunplay, because
Yeah.
I noticed the trickling out was something that we were also seeing quite a bit in Division 3, so I'm assuming that it's the map knowledge and the pure sort of mechanical skill that's differentiating
Absolutely.
those guys and getting them up here into Division 1.
And that's all stuff that can be learned, and that's all stuff they're going to learn fast by playing here. That's the great part about this, is the skill gap gets really small over time. So 6 months from now, they'll be amazing. They just need a little time.
Yeah, so, and I mean, these are growing pains for any new team, but as a newer team, it's still amazing to see them up into Division 1 at the moment. Like,
Absolutely. That's amazing. I'm so happy for them. It's got to feel so good.
All right, but while we wait for the next teams to get sorted out, for them to pick their maps and start getting into VR, we will be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. We are about to see Valor face off against Blitz. And if you were watching yesterday, my co-caster Fizzy is going to be competing in this game. But now, new co-caster Bossmaster. Wait, yeah, Bossmaster. Dude, I called you Bossman so many times yesterday. I couldn't get it out of my head.
And you know what? That's okay. You were far from the first person.
Okay.
You can call me boss, master, literally anything between. I'll respond to it.
All right.
I'm so excited for this game. So, Valor and Blitz, Valor used to be status quo before, but I've been with these guys for well over a year. the biggest competition you'll ever see. It's so fun to watch. They're so good.
Prepare for battle.
Nice, and it looks like we are about to go in. Actually, we did not even touch on this, but the first map is going to be Luna. And this is a very, very wide open map with very long sight lines. You'll see snipers being used here. It looks like we have 2 on Team Blitz and 1 sniper only on Team Valor. Let's see, we're going to follow Otto into the action here as he goes to take teleporter into the mid ground. But we have a technical pause. Let's get the arena visible here. It looks like Tyrion from Team Blitz.
You must have been having some headset issues, unfortunately.
Or, yeah.
That's usually what happens. They'll have connection issues. It happens a lot, especially early game, because all these guys will be running around circles, and it causes the headsets to not work so well sometimes, which is why a lot of times we'll tell them to just slow down, because the connection isn't always super stable, especially when the game first loads in, so it's not particularly surprising. It's happened forever.
Yeah, of course. And whenever you have this many headsets in one space, this many overlapping Wi-Fi signals, it can just get buggy.
That is true, especially with you see all of them all together. The connection gets pretty dodgy the more headsets you put in like 5 feet of each other. So
yeah, but that'll give us some time. You know what? Actually, we will look at the Lunar video here, and if you could tell me something about this map, Boss Master, what do you think about this one?
Big. So it's 3 arenas big. You have to take teleporters to get to each side. So there's a side, 2 sides, and then there's the middle, and they each have 1 point on them. It's a huge map. You can go 30 seconds without seeing an enemy player because it's so large. You can do whole flanks and capture the other team's point before they even knew you were back there because it's so big you might miss them.
That's incredible. And to see, like, especially if you look here at the arena, and you can see it's so interesting how the format of this game works with how small the arena is, but they make amazing use of that space. But we are about to get right back into the action here with Otto. We have admin killing Tyrion, unfortunately. Fizzy getting 1 and Otto getting another. Otto quickly realizing that they are up with a 4-1 advantage at the moment.
Team captured the objective.
And we'll see what does Spaceman do here. A long shot grenade, but he's going to take some damage, have to duck and get out. Looks like we have Otto thinking about pushing into the enemy spawn. You can see this is another map with 3 points, an A, B, and a C. The types of maps like this, where each team gets more or less full control of their own spawn objective, is very interesting. It does become a pretty hectic fight over the middle ground. But here we have Crypta moving in, going to teleporter, about to turn the corner on Proclaimer and getting the kill. But Quacker able to get Spaceman. I think Crypta debating on going for that Bravo point. Deep in enemy territory, going to run into Quacker though in just a moment, not looking in the right direction, gets taken out. We have 19% to 9 in favor of Valor. Let's see what Proclaimer's doing here on the sniper. Looking, knows the spots that people are more likely to be standing in hopes that he can get a free pick here.
Indeed, this is one of the biggest things about this map is it's so large that the resolution starts to come into play.
We have Spaceman making a very brave push into Valor's spawn here. Oh my gosh. But, and then we have Funman also trying to do the same. It seems to me like Blitz is more interested in taking Valor's spawn objective than fighting over the middle one.
And honestly, that's a really good strategy because right now they have the middle objective on lockdown, so I would definitely go for their spawn too.
Yeah, you can see they have Otto and Fizzy both holding out the mid, but Otto gonna go down to Spaceman, but Quacker getting Crypto off on the side. Spaceman with low HP, making moves towards the middle, going to have to face off against Fizzy with an amazing peek on the box there. Able to get 1, Fizzy able to get another. We'll see if anyone else pushes him, and it doesn't look like they will. Valor up at 45%, nearly halfway to winning this match at the moment. Let's see where Otto is moving to here. Pre-firing a corner. Just in case, deep in the enemy spawn. Going to have Funman possibly. Funman knowing where he is, but maybe his gun glitches out. Otto able to get the kill, trying to get out, but he runs into Crypta. Technical pause from Funman.
That's such an unfortunate spot to have a technical pause.
Especially for Otto, who really had the drop on Crypta, I think. I don't think she was expecting that.
No. Well, unfortunately, this time it looks like it was Funman, and he was having some gun tracking issues, which it definitely looked like he had when he got killed last time.
Yeah, but actually looking at the health of the players here, let's go ahead and change the screen. You can see the Otto actually on very little HP. I don't know if his gun was reloading when he came across Crypta, but it does seem like Crypta is really going to have that duel locked down whenever the game unpauses.
Yeah, occasionally technical pauses can change the way games go because you suddenly know where everyone is. But in this case, I don't think Otto has much of a chance of doing anything. He's so low, and Crypta's right there.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they're even going to be able to miss. If I was her, I'd just aim for the legs even, just to make sure that he can't move him out of the way.
Exactly. And from this stream, it looks like they can look around and see everything. They can't. When they're in technical pause, they see the death screen.
Oh,
so,
that's very interesting.
So they can't actually see any of the stuff we look at. Oh. They don't know where anyone else is. I mean, Otto and Crypta are close enough they can probably see each other's ghosts, but they don't get an advantage just from getting a technical pause.
Yeah. All right, and here we go. Moving back into the game. We'll see how this resolves between Otto and Crypta, but I think we all know here. But unbelievable! Otto gets a kill.
Oh no, she wasn't ready.
That's incredible. I cannot believe that just happened. We have Fizzy facing off with somebody here in the mid-ground, able to make some moves, making his location a little less predictable. Is he going to peek into Spaceman, though, and possibly go down? Trying to peek around the corner. Don't get admin killed by the walls. We have Proclaimer taking out Spaceman when he tries to push Fizzy, but Crypta getting Otto. Payback. Let's see, Funman making sure, clearing their own spawn before they decide to leave. We have Valor just now getting to twice the percent capture as Blitz, and we have Proclaimer just popping heads from across the map. Let's see Fizzy looking like he's about to have to duel with Crypta here. Crypta able to see that grenade, maybe is going to know where Fizzy is from the location, but she teleports, deciding they don't want to face that. Spaceman trying to face off against Fizzy, unable to get the kill through that amazing hold on the box. What a spot. We have Valor, Otto, going straight from his spawn to the enemy spawn, knowing that the enemy players are dead. But is Spaceman going to walk up behind him? Otto getting a couple shots off on on Tyrion. And then having to hide from Spaceman, but with a shield play and some amazing shots through the window, Otto possibly going to be able to capture this point. Funman, Otto's going to have to 1v1 the entire enemy team if he wants that point, and he's not able to win the third one. Let's see if Funman gets that grenade anywhere near Fizzy. And that was incredibly close. That was amazing. Luckily, Fizzy didn't take any damage. It wasn't quite close enough, or maybe it was just around the corner. But what a grenade shot from Funman. 95% here for Valor. I do not think Blitz has any avenue of turning this around. Fizzy with an amazing kill right there, and that is going to be just before the end of the game as Valor closes this one out. And there it goes.
Well, that was definitely a fun one to watch. It was a little unfortunate. Those technical pauses, I think, really changed the pace of the game and made a lot of people rethink. And, I mean, like, Otto and Crypta right there, when the second pause ended, I don't think Otto was originally going to win that gunfight, and then he ended up winning it. So it can absolutely change the way the game goes.
Very true. Like, that was, that really was something. I thought that Crypta had that one in the bag.
Yeah. Well, that was definitely an interesting Lunar game. Valor got both points. They got theirs and mid, and it kept it. And then Otto kept putting pressure on Blitz's point to keep them over there so that they wouldn't push anywhere else.
That's right.
And it was a really solid strategy. They've definitely been practicing on Lunar. And, you know, most teams don't, so good on them, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. And it was incredible to see Otto, you know, killing one, killing another. I honestly thought he was going to get the 3 consecutive duels in a row and cap the point. That would have been amazing. But,
that would have been a crazy clutch. He didn't quite have enough health for that, but his skill with the Warden is plenty to make that happen.
I gotta say, the Warden in the right hands it seems to be one of the best guns in the game, if
It's
not
dominant, which is fantastic because like a year ago, it was a meme gun. Nobody wanted to use it. And now that it's a 3-shot, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch people play it.
All right, and now we are about to move on to Ceres. So I want to get your take on Ceres. What are the important spots here?
Could not be a more opposite map. We went from super large and wide open to tight and enclosed. So Ceres is a really difficult map because it's super easy to get spawn trapped. Once you get the point, if the other team has all 4 people locked down around you, it's really hard to get out of that.
Yeah.
So all these teams just need to make a big rush towards the middle and see what happens. But they can't let the other team lock them down because it's really tough.
And I've seen that this is another one of those maps where it seems to be getting the full team kill is probably the only way you're capturing the point.
That is true, because one person can run across and flank and completely ruin your time.
Yeah, we saw some huge moves yesterday just in Division 3, so I'm really excited to see the difference in coordination here.
Absolutely. So both teams have shown incredible prowess on Ceres in the past. They've both intentionally chose Ceres, so I'm actually really interested to see how this goes, because they're both good at the map. They all know it. And I believe this is the old Ceres, so it's still nice and dark, because the new update, they brightened the gamma to make it easier to see. So this is I think most people consider it the better
Prepare
Ceres.
for battle.
Very interesting. I wonder if that's what they were using yesterday, because I remember them restarting the game, saying they were changing patch. We'll find out.
For some of them, I believe they were using it.
Yeah. All right, but I have seen some of the movement here from Otto before, and I want to see it again. But Otto actually going with the sniper rifle, getting an amazing shot on Crypta, but just quite not a headshot, causing her to miss the grenade, though. We are also having a small duel between Tyrion and Fizzy here, but Spaceman getting Proclaimer over in mid. Both teams taking it very slow, actually. Let's watch Funman trying to push into Otto, but Spaceman's able to clean up after Funman gets a little bit of damage. Spaceman moving on a point. Funman needs to hold that angle or Fizzy might peek around. He has to hear that, but the grenade's going to keep him in his place. And that was actually an amazing capture from Team Blitz here. Crypta getting one. Spaceman able to take out Quacker. Then we have Fizzy backing off, knowing that a couple of his teammates have gone down and he needs to stay alive. But we have Spaceman fighting with Otto, who thought about getting a little aggressive there. All right, now Valor waited for the whole team to respawn. They're about to push. We have Fizzy in a small fight, taking a bit of damage. Gonna have to wait that one out. Trying to get some ghost shots, but he gets shot in the tip of the gun. That's gonna send him back to the respawn. Spaceman getting a bit more damage off Quacker. Very strong positioning here from Blitz. 26% a quarter of the way.
Yeah, and this was exactly the type of situation I was talking about. It's so hard to get out of these spots because you only need one person per side and you can just lock down their spawn.
Proclaimer not getting away from that grenade fast enough. Let's see Fizzy just on the other side of the wall from Spaceman. Both of them looking to get some ghost shots here, but Fizzy's teammate backing him up. Fizzy gonna go for the push. Spaceman with the shield. Fizzy gets the kill anyway. That was incredible, but Fizzy now about to get pushed by Tyrion, trying to fight through the wires. Let's watch Otto as he pushes past one. He can see Funman around the corner, and actually Crypta not able to get the kill there. Funman putting a grenade on point might have saved their capture percentage, though. Blitz with 50%. Crazy how Otto snuck past Crypta there, but we have Tyrion trying to face off against Quacker, unable to win that through the small angles. Quacker now pushing up, getting put down by Spaceman, but not before Proclaimer can turn it around. Alright, Valor with a couple, they had a one-man advantage for a short time here, but they did not make quite enough use of it. Fizzy about to face off against Funman, gonna trade out. Well, Otto gets a kill on Funman for Fizzy. Then we have Otto looking like he wants to go for the point, but he knows he needs to get those kills. Otto getting flanked by Spaceman on the respawn. We have Spaceman getting some more damage on Proclaimer, making sure that point stays in Blitz's control. Oh my gosh, Proclaimer with a very fast, and he gets two! He is going to start capping the point, but we need Fizzy here to protect him. Fizzy, watch the correct side, and you don't! Fizzy needed to get Funman there, but Funman blazing through the center of the map, keeping it under control for his team. 76% for Blitz. They are getting very close to 100% to 0 against Valor. Let's see Otto fighting Spaceman here, trying to get some objective. We have Quacker pushing Spaceman with the amazing communication, and then Otto hearing the audio cue, but maybe not paying enough attention for when Funman pushes around. The grenade to zone him out. Otto trying to get some ghost shots around the corner, but unable to do it. And Funman with another double kill. 87% for Blitz here. Funman being the absolute GOAT. 7-3. See if Funman's able to see Fizzy through the vent. And he not before Spaceman's able to get the kill. Funman fighting off against Proclaimer, but Spaceman going to have the flank here. Otto trying to get around. Is Funman going to tell Tyrion to watch his back? And it doesn't matter. Not enough time. Blitz gets the game.
Wow. That was fast-paced. All right, so what we learned there is, so Valor got spawn trap for the good portion of that game.
Yeah.
And that happens with series. And even for a team as prestigious as Valor, it's really hard to get out of something like that, man. And it really sucks because it takes 2 people per side and only 1 person for the other team. So it's really hard to get out of that type of stuff. And when they did get out of it, they finally got into the point. And then Funman showed why he's still on the team and absolutely bum rushed them.
Absolutely, man. That Funman was holding it down. That was incredible,
Oh, yeah.
especially in these 1v2 situations that he was ending up in. Just able to move and not stop moving, and able to
Exactly.
run and just go straight to the next.
His accuracy while running is second to none. It's amazing.
Yeah, very, very impressive to watch. But here we go, having
Prepare
our
for
first
battle.
game 3, and this one's going to be on Helios Station. Let's move straight into the action. I think we'll start out watching Funman here, especially
Yet
after the
again,
showing.
another very different map.
Dominate.
Helios is yet again one of those maps where it's hard to be really far apart in points because each team can keep rotating points.
Funman taking out Otto. Possibly about to see Quacker. Gonna get peeked by Quacker. Have to throw a grenade and back off, but Quacker gonna push that. Not quite looking the right direction, but he's
The
able to win the
opposing
duel.
team just took the lead.
Quacker now going for the
Objective
capture.
B captured.
A little bit of friendly fire on Fizzy, but that's okay. But we have Crypta coming in from behind. Otto able to clean it up and start getting some capture on the point.
Objective A captured.
Both teams having their own spawn objective, but now Valor holding the middle. Gonna be gaining percent a bit faster than Blitz is. Proclaimer up in nest
Your team just took the lead.
with the LMG. But not, he's peeking a bit too much here. Funman gets the one. Let's see. We have Valor Quacker getting Crypta. Try to push the point, but now Funman's gonna make his move, getting a bit of damage on Fizzy. And he's able to get the kill. He knows Otto's up there. He saw him a moment ago. Otto waiting for Funman to move on to point. I think Otto tapping the door to the teleporter to try to lock it out so it can't be used. If Funman. Tyrion getting Valor Proclaimer right after he killed Spaceman. Both teams taking it a little slowly now after Valor has taken the middle point, but Fizzy getting Tyrion. Let's go ahead and move over to Otto and see what he sees from the high ground advantage. Almost had a shot off on Crypta. Throws a grenade out instead. Let's see if Spaceman decides to take the teleporter this time. It doesn't look like it. Funman moved up onto the point. But here we have a bit of a fight going on between Fizzy and Funman. Funman going to go down. Crypta getting a bit of damage off, but unable to solidify that kill. Spaceman getting Otto. Both teams still just being very slow and methodical in the way that they're moving about the map. Nobody making any big plays at the moment. But here we go. We have Funman moving onto the point, getting one, deciding to fight over it. Spaceman backing up his teammate, getting another. Funman trying to back away from the grenade, but he's not able to. Fizzy and Otto each getting a kill, while Otto decides to push back to his own spawn. A little inspired play there. No enemies were there, but he's just making sure. That's how you know the experienced player knows what to look for before it even happens. Otto able to see Tyrion. I wonder if Tyrion's going to be brave enough to peek that. Not with a grenade there. Auto getting shot through the smallest peak by Spaceman just when the door opens. Spaceman now going to be moving on to point, but he doesn't know that Fizzy's right there in such a position to kill him. Spaceman just holding out, praying for Funman to control the action here. Funman getting a double kill, and Spaceman peeking around, getting Fizzy right after he kills Funman. Auto, or that was, yeah, Auto killing Spaceman. Some amazing close range shots, but we have Blitz here finally having control of 2 points. Now we just have to see if they can keep it. They're going to start catching up to in percentage. While Valor still gains it, they'll be gaining it at a much slower rate. Quacker trying to hold it down. We have Funman getting one, Auto getting another, and Quacker getting another again, killing Tyrion. But it seems to be still mostly even numbers for the two teams. Auto and Funman trading out, so Quacker decides to make his play. But then he's going to go down from Crypta, hiding off in the hall. Let's see Fizzy making an aggressive push, getting some shots on Crypta, but going to get pressured out by Spaceman. Spaceman moving into the point, he's able to get another. Fizzy's going to come up behind him, but Spaceman knows where to watch. Fizzy deciding to rotate around, but he's going to have to watch out for a teammate's grenade. Spaceman in such a good position here to hold this out. Let's see, he decides to push into the hallway finally. Is he going to be able to see Fizzy through the upstairs? It doesn't look like Fizzy wants to move forward. Auto running right into Spaceman's line of fire. Spaceman now getting pressured out by Fizzy through the grate. And Funman killing Quacker off to the side. Fizzy running straight into Spaceman with only 1 HP left. He's so low, and he decides to go for the capture with a shield play, but he's not able to get the kill. He actually, Tyrion somehow killing Proclaimer in that from across the map. What an amazing play. A little too late though, as you could have had all 3
Your
points,
team
but Blitz
just took the lead.
rapidly catching up and passing Valor right now by holding these 2 objectives. And are we gonna see Blitz take the first game off of Team Valor here? We have Quacker pushing up top, trying to make sure that Funman's unable to get the point, but he's gonna go down. We have Proclaimer pushing out and doing the same thing. Now Funman starting to capture objective point. Bravo also getting Auto. This man is unstoppable. 82% for Blitz, and they're about to be capping all 3 objectives.
Objective B.
And he does. Fizzy pushing into Funman. Is he going to be able to do it? He can. Fizzy getting the kill. We have Tyrion trying to watch from the side, but just not with an amazing angle there. Spaceman getting one. Proclaimer, does he notice that the point's getting captured? He does. Spaceman a little too slow to hide behind his shield, but Blitz is at 90%. Valor's at 73, but did they overextend themselves here? Doesn't look like it. We still have Tyrion
Objective B.
and Crypto running around, protecting Point Alpha. Let's see, Funman getting Proclaimer, and then Funman also getting, Funman getting 3 while I'm trying to figure out what button to press to watch him. But Funman going down to Fizzy. We have Spaceman though, holding down mid, and that is going to be game for Blitz.
Man.
That was incredible. Let's see who did. Funman with 16 and 8
Oh,
there.
without a doubt. That was some crazy rotations from them. And it was a really even match up front. And it was mostly an even match all the way through, to be honest. Right up until Blitz decided that they wanted to win, and they took all 3 points.
Absolutely. It was so close there. Just and you could tell that Valor was just on the cusp of being able to take it back over and over again. But not
what I
quite.
did find a little surprising is they were playing fairly slow. Both teams were playing fairly slow in the beginning, for about the first half, and Blitz sped up, and I don't think Valor did quite as much. They were definitely more methodical, trying to pick those shots instead of bum rushing around corners, which can definitely work. I just don't think that team's used to playing like that.
Yeah, and you can tell that Blitz, it seems like they take the beginning of every game slow, and then maybe that's their information gathering phase. You know, that's where they're trying to find what positions are the enemy holding, what guns are they running, you know, what do they think is important, and what of the 2 points out of the 3 do they really want to fight over.
True. And they found they wanted to fight over all of them.
Yeah, and I mean, Blitz able to get the 3 points was just incredible. You know, some amazing pushes from Funman and Spaceman. Both of them having man in their name makes casting a little difficult, but it's okay because they were playing well enough to make it worth it. Holy.
So true. They're some of the best rushers in the league, if not the best rushers in the league. They're really, especially as a pair, they could take on anyone.
Oh yeah, and we saw them doing a lot of the same sort of plays actually, or the capturing of the enemy spawn objective like that you did yesterday in the Division 3, which was phenomenal, by the way. Crypta, do you want to do player interview? No. Okay. We'll see if we can get a hold of somebody from the winning team. I mean, we have Fizzy right here. No, okay.
We could do a dissenting interview.
Yeah.
We could do an interview of you.
Hey, you never know. Oh, here we go. We have.
Yes, we have Tyrion.
Tyrion. Let's see. Man, we don't really have an easily available mic for Tyrion. There we go. All right, Tyrion.
Hey there.
So I want you to walk me through. It seemed from our perspective that you guys take the beginning of every game fairly slowly. Is that on purpose? Is that intentional?
So usually for that first start, when we go slow, we're trying to get to our positions. Now for Helio Station, we tend to split on a fast pace to our position so we can have complete map control. Now, like I said, for like Lunar, usually we go a little bit slower since it's such a large map. There's a lot of ground to cover, especially when you're doing a anchor position like a sniper or LMG. So it's definitely a strategy that we do for Team Blitz.
Yeah, very interesting. And what was it? Were those technical pauses? You know, we were curious about this in Lunar. There were some very unfortunately timed technical pauses. Did that throw you guys off your game at all, or did it actually end up helping you more than it helped the enemy team?
So for Lunar, for that first map, it actually, for me, it was a huge disadvantage because I ended up lagging real hard, and I had no control over how I was moving, and because of the technical pause and me crashing into the opponent, I ended up getting killed, which put my team at a disadvantage already right at the start. So we're down one player before we can even get to our positions, which is unfortunate.
And that did happen right at the beginning of the game, which you really hate to see it.
Yeah, and then about halfway, I was going after an opponent, and my gun just disappeared. So I couldn't even play.
Yeah, and man, those are those things. Those are those times where, you know, you just hate seeing something like that. You know, then you're left thinking, oh, what are the possibilities? You know, there's never a guarantee that you would have won. But if you really think you would have won, then it just makes it hurt all the more. Like, or would have won, you know, just a singular engagement. But then those times where it plays into the map as a whole. Like, could we have won Lunar if I didn't get admin killed at the very beginning of the game? And
yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, we just have to accept that there are going to be technical issues in the game, and we just have to make the best of it. So.
Yeah. And the thing is, you know, it happens to you sometimes, and that sucks, but it does happen to them.
Yes.
It evens out over time, but yeah. Well,
yeah.
Amazing gameplay, amazing teamwork. You guys really held it out and didn't let, you know, losing that first round stop you. And I like to see it.
Oh yeah, like I said, Team Blitz, we put in hours weekly, and we go over our matches that we played for the previous week, and so we definitely put the hours in.
Oh yeah,
so,
and it shows.
And I'm definitely proud to be on Team Blitz. So.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, everybody, we will be right back whenever the next teams are out there getting their setups on, and I know what maps they're going to be playing. We'll be right back. All right, and we are getting back into the action. We are about to see Good Gamers go against Team Valor. Good Gamers with Nemo, Peanut, Zachary, and Hawk going against Valor with Proclaimer, Otto, Quacker, and Fizzy.
Oh, I love these guys. So, GG Zach actually used to be on Valor. He used to be the team captain of Valor, in fact. And he swapped over to make his own team for Good. And so this is bound to be such a great competition.
Yeah, really excited to see, you know, GG Zachary going against Autodidact is going to be just very, very dynamic. I'm sure it's I don't even know which one of them I think is going to win these duels more often, but I'm sure that this is going to be an absolute frag fest. And we are going to be starting out with Atlantis here, a map that we have seen many times in the last couple of days, or well, today and yesterday, almost every single match. But for probably the reasons you were saying, it has that comeback factor. It has the moving point, so somebody can't just lock it down.
It requires absolute strategy. You can't just run and gun and hope. And spawn locking is also more difficult. So it's very much the most dynamic map in the game because it changes so much.
I wonder, I'd like to think that the skill match between these two teams should be close enough that hopefully we don't see any spawn camping. You know, I'm really hoping for just a back and forth match. I want to see the point change hands multiple times every time it moves. I just want to see a real drug out fight here.
Absolutely, and I want to see it to where it goes to multiple points at the same time and see how each of those teams handle that.
That's
Because
right.
that's a completely different game when A and B are active. Because you have to go and defend both, or you decide you only want one.
Yeah, it must be very interesting practicing for this map, knowing that you need to be prepared for these whole paradigm shifts of this isn't a 1-point map anymore, now it's a 2-point map. Oh, you couldn't really lock it down then, now it's a 3-point map. And you know, good luck holding all three of them at the same time.
Yeah. And for reference, each point for the time that it's active can get you 20% on your point counter.
Okay, so if you capture it right at the beginning and you hold it the whole way through,
You know,
that's
hold it
one.
the whole way, it's 20%.
Very interesting. Holding 5.
So you have to do it 5 times
Yeah.
at least.
Prepare for
At
battle.
least.
All right, but we are about to get right into the action. We'll leave the arena cam open for just a moment so you can watch Auto blitz out of the spawn room here. And we'll watch him in game as well. If it will. Oh my. Did we just. No way we've just had the game freeze. Please. The spectator is.
Spectator crash.
This is so unfortunate. No. All right. Give us just a moment. We'll put it on the arena cam. You guys will get to see something. We are going to get this. We're going to troubleshoot this as fast as we can. I think Funman has seen our plight and is running to get Crypta. Can you get Crypta, or is someone on their way? Oh, Funman's got it. All right. Thank God. I don't know how to fix this.
Oh, we were talking too much skill. It happens occasionally. That's okay.
So unfortunate, but it's all right. We're getting the game loaded back up right now. I'm sure you guys have a perfect idea of what's going on just from the arena cam, but we're seeing that Good Gamers leading the score here 27-0. That means that they have taken control of at least 2 points so far. And we're seeing Hawk getting 1 kill on Proclaimer. Then Otto turning it around, getting a kill on Peanut. Otto is sitting up in heaven, not able to save his teammate Fizzy from GG Zachary, who is hiding just below him. Otto getting a sticky grenade onto Nino, barely able to see him over the corner, and he gets the kill. Let's move over to GG Zachary as he's about to fight Proclaimer, getting good damage on him, but Proclaimer able to make it out. And we have the point moving over to see GG Zachary getting Proclaimer, almost able to get Otto, but not quite. Otto low here, trying to move away, but coming back into the fight now. We have Hawk fighting off with Quacker, starting to get capture point, but Otto's going to come in and clean it up. Now we're seeing Valor getting their first bit of percentage here on the point, as Good Gamers is at 46%. A little bit of an uphill battle for Valor here, but they should be able to do it. Proclaimer about to get peeked by Zachary, and is he going to get the kill? He's not. Zachary running around with the submachine gun blazing. Going to turn the corner on Quacker, and able to get that as well. That is nearly a full team kill, except for Fizzy, who's coming in, getting one, moving over to the other door, trying to get Zachary, but the door shuts on him. He had such an amazing flank there. Zachary coming around, but Fizzy getting admin killed by the wall. You hate to see it.
Objective B.
We have Zachary on point, facing off with Proclaimer, about to get shot in the gun, and he is. We have Otto clearing from The grenade here as Proclaimer goes back to capturing the point. Otto gonna go down to Hawk. Proclaimer trying to put some pressure out, but he loses a lot of HP. And then we have Fizzy getting pushed by Nemo. He looks the wrong direction though, right as Nemo turns the corner, but he runs into the spawn and gets protected by the shields. 53% for Good Gamers here while they're capturing Point
The
Bravo.
opposing team captures.
Fizzy about to peek into GG Zachary, and Zachary getting a headshot there, even though Fizzy hit somewhat of a drop shot. Still, amazing aim. Peanut getting exposed to Quacker, taking a bit of damage. Quacker running up fast and able to kill Peanut. Moving past the point, waiting for Hawk
10.
to make a move. But the ball's in Good Gamers' court here. They're the ones with the objective. It is about to move though. And we have Nemo getting one, Zachary getting another. Hawk able to get the kill against Proclaimer while Nemo kills Otto with a grenade. That's a full team kill on Valor. Good Gamers free roam of the map here. Nemo capturing the objective. They must not have been quite sure that it was a full team kill.
Objective C captured.
As you see is give his teammate a little love tap. But Nemo with an amazing position. Gonna see Fizzy as he runs out the door. He didn't check his corners. Fighting with Otto here. Getting that one as well. Actually, Zachary getting the kill from the other side. And we see GG Zachary fighting off with Proclaimer getting another. GG Zachary currently at 10 kills and 5 deaths. Nemo with a not far off sniper kill, if I saw out of the corner of the screen. Zachary peeking the window, trying to gather information for his team, watching people as they leave spawn, seeing Otto's grenade. Maybe hearing him run around, but Otto able to get the kill. An amazing crouch shot through the door. Fizzy trying to face off with Nemo. Had to back up after he took a little bit of damage. And we see Otto running out, trying to get Nemo while he repositions on the grenade. And then Fizzy with the amazing counter push. Although Peanut's going to take out Fizzy. Proclaimer and Otto each getting one though, putting themselves at a massive number advantage. They need to go for the point here, but there is going to be a grenade. It's alright, Proclaimer able to kill GG Zachary, and we see Otto starting to capture the point. And Good Gamers at 95%. This is going to be an amazing comeback from Valor if they're able to hold on to this point, and soon when the next point starts showing up as well. But we see Valor Quacker walk into a wall, or potentially lag into a wall. I've heard that happens. Proclaimer seeing Nemo through the window, doesn't know if he wants to push that, but Peanut gonna try to flank him. Proclaimer not able to get the kill. And then we see Fizzy getting Peanut from behind. Fizzy with the Warden, making some very long shots here. Valor up to 21%. Good Gamers still on that 95. They know all they have to do basically is capture the point one more time. We see GG Zachary gonna go down to Otto, but Hawk gets Quacker. And now we have the two objectives with Nemo on one, but he gets double peeked with an amazing push from Valor, who might be able to capture both the objectives here. Proclaimer doesn't peek that when he goes through the door. That was incredible. We're gonna see Otto get a kill on Peanut as he starts trying to recapture point A. But if Good Gamers captures point C, then that's gonna be it for them. But we see Quacker take out Otto, or we see Quacker take out Zachary. And here we go with Valor, able to capture both of the points, but a technical pause. And it looks to be Fizzy with the issues.
This is unusual. We've had quite a few technical pauses tonight. It's kind of unfortunate.
Seem to be carrying away his gun, possibly a, or no, they're moving Fizzy completely off the field here, but maybe a dead gun. I've heard the batteries on the controllers do die.
They do. I would assume that it's a tracking error, because that's usually why they walk him to the corner. It just allows the headsets to reconnect a little better. Because in case you didn't know, the QR codes on the wall are real, and they do help the headsets track. So if you get the headset closer to a QR code, it helps it track a little better.
Interesting. Well, we are seeing some amazing stuff. Let's look at these kill numbers here on Good Gamers. We have Nemo with 12 and 7.
Dominating over here. He's doing some good work, but he's actually staying back a little bit. Zach's been the one that's been pushing up a lot.
That's
which is surprising because it's a lot of times the other way around.
Oh.
So it's kind of cool to see them rotating around positions.
Yeah. Here we go, back into the game. And this is going to get hectic very quickly. But Valor did just get a full team kill on Good Gamers, who are now starting to respawn. But we're going to see How does Peanut choose
The opposing
to
team
leave his
captured
spawn
the
here?
objective. 10.
And Peanut going up to heaven, making sure it's clear. Going to be able to catch Otto out, and he does right after Otto gets a kill on GG Zachary. If you notice, Otto and Zachary both have the same KD at the moment. But then Peanut getting Quacker, Nemo getting Proclaimer, and that is going to be a full team kill from Good Gamers onto Valor, and I believe that's going to close out the game. I don't know if it's going to be possible here
Captured.
for Valor to turn that one around.
Captured.
And here it
Objective
goes, and
A
it
activated.
isn't 100% for Good Gamers to Valor's 53.
Well, it looks like we got exactly what we asked for. We got multiple objectives opening up on Atlantis, which completely changes the game. It made it super fun. There was a bunch of switching back and forth. Valor tried to make a good comeback, and they were doing pretty well. But then they got team wiped, and it's really hard to come back from that.
That's true. Not only do you need to, you know, have the objectives, make sure you're holding these powerful positions, locking down the enemy spawn, but if you lose even one player, it's probably time to back off. Take a safer position because it's a trickle down effect. If you lose one, it's easier to lose another, and then you just get that much closer to a full team kill.
Oh, for sure. The difference between a 4v4 and a 4v3 is night and day. Even with guys as skilled as this in gunfights, you just can't compete, especially when you're trying to protect 2 points. It's so difficult.
But some amazing movement, amazing gunplay from all the teams here. Man, that was some crazy movement by Fizzy there towards the middle of the game, but with the door shutting him out was so sad.
No. But he was doing some good lockdowns on the right side hallway, like especially with the warden. He's crazy with the revolver right now. But
and as you said, that gun is just in a very, very good spot at the moment. Just able to get, what is it, a 2-shot headshot, and then what?
So I believe it's still a 3-shot headshot, but barely.
Oh, okay, so if they have any damage, then 2 shots.
Pretty
for the most
much,
part.
yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Let's see. Let's go to the next map here. Is going to be the Cliff, and I don't think we have looked at it yet today. So what can you tell me about the Cliff?
Well, it's a lopsided map. It's definitely different on one side than the other. There's 2 distinct sides. There's the hallway, and then there's point. And there's Nest, which this is one of the few maps where Nest isn't actually entirely necessary. You don't have to have somebody up there because it actually doesn't have that much overlook, and it's pretty easy to avoid. So this is a fun map because it's mostly close range.
Okay, really interesting.
And it's really good for teams that like to bum rush around corners. It works really well for that.
So we might see a bit more, maybe shotgun, maybe submachine gun here on this.
Definitely going to see a lot of MP52 striker action in here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of really close, less than 5-meter gunfights instead of taking an LMG on Cliff. Usually isn't a great idea unless you're setting up on the box at the backside of the courtyard.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't do that. You just push forward.
Yeah. So, and I think there's also, so you have the main objective is off on the one side of the map. On the other side, you have the only sort of hallway.
The only sort of,
A lot of these maps have these hallways, and they tend to be very important for the game. Very important for the flow of the game.
Absolutely. The halls on Cliff is one of the biggest ways to get around the enemy. Because they'll spawn and they'll go through the center section and they'll go to their right in order to get to the point, and then you rush down halls, run past their spawn, and just shoot them in the back if you can. It's a very common flank.
Yeah, so on this map, controlling halls sort of leads to controlling the rest of the map. You know,
Yes.
If your team doesn't own halls, then there's not a safe place to stand.
Because there's an opening in halls where you can see the whole side of the map that you need to and know where everyone is. They can't cross to point without you noticing that they're there.
Yeah.
And it's a really good position to have.
And so those information gathering spots, those positions where you have a chance to get a little bit of damage on an enemy before they potentially push your teammate, these things are incredibly influential to the way the game develops. So let's see.
Yes, I see Good Gamers are taking MP52, AK-77, and MP52 Fury. Really good loadouts. The Fury's interesting on this map. I don't think this map's quite long enough range to really make that work, but the AK is a perfect weapon for this mid-range map. And on the other side, they're all taking MP52. Otto's taking the sniper, which is a choice. I mean, he's good with it, but he's going to have to do some really quick scoping on here because there's no long range on this map.
All right, we'll be sure to see what it is that Otto plans to do with that sniper
Domination.
here. As we move right into the action, Good Gamers versus Valor on the cliff. And it looks like Otto wanting to go for a potential spawn kill, but he gets a little too impatient as Nemo gets an amazing kill on Quacker. GG Zachary able to get one, but then Otto and Proclaimer evening out the score. Zachary getting busy, and I believe Otto's the last one left alive on his team, and he gets taken out. Now, Good Gamers able to capture the point with no contestants.
Objective A captured.
All right, here we
Your
go.
team
And you
just
see,
took the
after they've
lead.
captured the point, they're trying to move to these more powerful positions. Let's see how Proclaimer tries to move in on it. Looks like he's waiting for his team to take some space here. Does he know that he's about to be pointing or peeking Nemo? Nemo about to turn the corner with the communication from his team. Nemo getting one and then another. We have Otto still with a sniper rifle, still looking for these really small angles. Seeing Hawk and with an amazing headshot around the corner. Otto now moving up. Otto with sniper and shield. This is a very interesting combination. We have Nemo trying to peek Otto, and he's able to get the kill. All right, Nemo playing close on this box. Cover from a lot of different angles in this position. And we have Fizzy going down to GG Zachary as Nemo tries to get Proclaimer, and he's able to get just enough damage for Zachary to win that second engagement. But Zachary's still getting pressured here as they're trying to force him out of halls. Just as we were saying, Quacker pushing Zachary, not able to get the kill. Both players right-handed, it seems, with Quacker taking a corner that put him at a small disadvantage. We have Fizzy possibly about to push GG Zachary, but it doesn't look like it. Good Gamers closing in on 50% capture objective score here. And now Valor waiting for a team respawn. We have Quacker moving in, fighting with Hawk, but GG Zachary is able to get two. And Peanut cleaning up. We now have Quacker last alive on Team Valor at the moment. Looking for damage, but shooting a couple shots, possibly giving away his position. GG Zachary not wanting to push that. But Quacker's going to get seen, take a little bit of damage, and have to back out. With a grenade, very close to where Zachary was standing. Making him just a little bit. And Quacker's able to get the kill on GG Zachary. Otto getting one on Hawks. Quacker pressuring Peanut, waiting for his teammates to move up here. Let's see what Fizzy does. Pushing along with Quacker. Quacker seeming to get a little bit in Fizzy's way here. Very unfortunate. But we have Nemo taking out Quacker and Fizzy as Otto gets another kill on Peanut. Nemo trying to get Otto. Otto shield dancing like crazy. Proclaimer coming to back up his teammate and getting another. But Proclaimer last alive. Get on the point. Now is your chance. He's going to start getting capture point under the possession of Team Valor so they can get their first
Objective
percentage
A
points on the
captured.
board. But they're at a 75% point deficit here. That's going to be very hard to come back from. See where Fizzy's going here? Looks like he's going to be camping in halls. We have Quacker playing all box. These are some really strong positions here. Tons of cover. Trying to fight Hawk. And Peanut able to get Proclaimer. That's one loss for Valor, two for Valor. Otto able to get one, but it's not really going to even up the score. It's 2v3 at the moment. Otto trying to push in with the shield play and the sniper, but it's just not going to work out. We have Fizzy last alive, getting a couple shots on Hawk, getting a couple shots on GG Zachary, and he wins it. But Hawk is still there watching the door. Fizzy with 1 HP, hiding in the enemy side of halls. Is he going to be able to get out? We have Peanut taking down Proclaimer over closer to the spawn. Fizzy taking no damage from the grenade, actually. Now would be an amazing time for him to flank here, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. We have Fizzy peeking Hawk, but he's still looking, unable to get that kill. Quack. Hiding behind box, moving in halls, but did he get seen? We have Proclaimer getting one. This is Valor's time. They can get a couple more picks here. We have Proclaimer putting a lot of damage on Hawk, and Hawk goes down, but GG Zachary takes out Quacker. Then Otto moves in, taking out Nemo. But it's not enough, and we have Good Gamers closing out the match 2-0.
Man. Well, the team that took the shorter range weapons seemed to have won. I will say, Otto made some good work out of that sniper a few times. I think it would have been more helpful for him to have taken an LMG, but it was really fun to watch him try and quickscope people.
Oh yeah, it was impressive regardless, right?
Oh yeah, but that was a really fast-paced game. That was lovely.
Oh yeah.
Typical Cliff, it just people jumping around all over the place. So, I mean, that was pretty normal Cliff gameplay actually, but it was kind of cool. They didn't use Nest like at all. As I said, it's not really necessary on this type of map. So.
Yeah, and you could see that they were battling heavily over control of Hall. But whenever they did notice, so when Good Gamer noticed that Fizzy was occupying Hall, instead of trying to push him out, they decided to lock him in, which was an interesting tactical play.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes just easier to keep a player there and not let them do anything than to try and push them to kill them, because you risk dying yourself. So. Sometimes you just keep them there. They're not doing any harm if they can't hurt you.
That's
so
true.
It's fine.
Thank you. All right, and next we are going to be having Blitz versus Gunslingers.
Ooh, based on previous performance, this will be a good game.
Oh yeah. But let's see, we had Blitz winning their first match, Gunslingers losing theirs. So I wonder if Gunslingers going to be trying to make a little bit of a comeback here, trying to make a show of themselves and see if they can get a map or two off of Blitz.
Again, they're choosing the popular maps of Helios Station, Artifact, and then Atlantis.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I mean, again, those are three of the most interesting and dynamic maps that can be there. Helios, as long as you get 2 of the points, you're usually pretty good, but fighting over that center point, it's rough.
Yeah.
And if you can't manage to get it back, you just go for the enemy's point. It works pretty well. Artifacts is just really hard to learn and master, so... But it's also really fun once you get there, so it's fine. And then Atlantis is just super dynamic. So I understand why they're the most popular ones that are being chosen. And everyone seems to know them really well. Like, everyone's playing these maps super great.
Yeah. It's very impressive to see the coordination that we're seeing here in Division 1. You could tell multiple times with Good Gamers and with Valor, whenever one person would notice an enemy, you would then see their teammates from their perspective starting to close in on that enemy's location.
Oh yeah, their communication is insane. They know where everyone else is, and a lot of these teams, especially on like Good Gamers, they have Zach, and Zach's really good at letting everyone else know where the other team is. So if we're on his team, you and I don't particularly have to know where everyone is because we have Zach, and he'll tell us.
Yeah.
Like you usually have 1 or 2 people who make sure they know how many enemies are alive, where they are, and then you let everyone else figure it out and strategize and kill them. But you have one person who feeds them information, usually from the back of the map, and that works really well for them a lot of the time.
Yeah, you have that in-game leader, that person who is showing the way, you know, sort of calling the shots, and able to keep the rest of that very helpful information in the back of their mind.
Oh yeah.
But
I was gonna say not trying to glaze Zach too much, but he's pretty good at that most of the time.
Yeah.
So.
Man, they had me concerned.
Hey, it was an amazing match.
At the end, like, trying to figure out when to break it out.
Yeah. All right, we are about to have GG Zachary from Good Gamers over in the. Ooh, here we go. With the mic on, it is muted at the moment, by the way.
Hello.
There we go. So, you were just saying a second ago that they had you worried there at the end. What was that about?
So on Atlantis there, the first map, we had a really strong start. And then they wiped us once, they wiped us again, they double capped, and it was like, okay, what do we do here to regain some map control? So I decided rather than going to attack the points that they already had, what we were going to do instead was we decided to wait for the rotation, and we set up for what I believed was going to be one of the next 2 points, since we only needed, I think it was like 5 or 6% to finish off that round. So it ended up working out. I mean, my team clutched up at the end. There were a couple of good kills, and second map, I mean, it was definitely back and forth. They wiped us quite a few times, but you know, strong plays all around. Valor has always been a very good team, and you know, as their former teammate, like, it's definitely fun playing against them. And I'm excited to see how the new addition to their roster continues to learn and grow. Like, it's nice seeing Quacker back, one of the OGs. Fizzy has like really stepped up, and Otto is Otto. He's just super good. He's super fast, very agile. And Proclaimer definitely got some good kills tonight too. So that was my first time playing against him.
It was extremely impressive to watch. I actually wasn't aware that Proclaimer was that new to the team. I was thinking you were speaking about Fizzy, who I know is still not as experienced. He's been doing this for maybe close to a year, almost at this point, but.
I think less than that.
Less, yeah.
Yeah, definitely less than that. He's been coming out consistently though for the last few months, and he's definitely picked up quick.
Oh yeah, but that was an amazing match, and you guys really were able to hold it down on Cliff. They tried to push into halls. I believe that was mostly your responsibility. Yeah, you were keeping them out. You were making your own plays there, but then it was funny seeing how you trapped Fizzy in halls for so long. You and your teammate he couldn't peek any door without taking damage, and he just had to sit there waiting on his team to make a move, which unfortunately was unsuccessful.
Yeah, for Cliff, fun tip for those of you that are watching and trying to study the maps and learn a little bit more. Like, if you have control of that hall, it gives you a lot of options, because the other side of the map where the point is, you just have like one little choke point. You just have to come through a door basically, and it's like you can get shot from a lot of different places. So yeah, that hall, once I won the first couple of gunfights, I realized that as long as we can maintain control for as much of the game as possible, we should be good to keep them out of the point, because they have to focus on getting the hall back first.
Yeah.
And it might sorry to cut you off. It might be counteractive thinking, but it's because it's the opposite side of the map from the point, right? But yeah, it just gives you a lot of angles and a lot of options. So
yeah, we've mentioned a couple times here that there are locations that are almost more important than the objective, because if you don't hold that location, there's no way you're getting the objective in the first place. So you have to kind of go down this checklist of what are these powerful positions that we need to hold so that we can take the objective. It's really interesting watching you guys fight over those positions. You did a really, really good job. Very fun to commentate for that one.
Cool, thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying the games. Hopefully the viewers are enjoying the games as well. If you guys have never been out to EVA before, I highly encourage you to come out. It's a lot of fun. It's great exercise. I'm sweating over here. But I'm going to go cool off. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for commentating the night as well. Appreciate you.
Thanks for being over. And we'll set it to the arena, and we'll be back with you guys whenever the next set of teams are a bit closer to being ready. All right, everybody, we are back.
Prepare
and
for
we are
battle.
going to have Blitz versus Gunslingers. Whoops. Let's see. They're going to be going on to Helios Station first.
Domination.
Be just a moment before I can get that pulled up. All right. Go here. There we are.
Objective B.
We have one kill coming out early onto Dutch Mafia, but then we have
Your
Spaceman
team just took the lead.
looking to push into the middle here, and he's going to get
The opposing
out into
team
no man's
captured
land,
the
getting
objective.
one kill on Caveman, but Slick's able to turn around, get Tyrion. Dutch Mafia and 4th Blue King all getting the kill right next to each other.
Still fighting hard over A.
Each team with their own spawn objective, but now we're going to see Slick starting to get some progress towards capturing the enemy spawn objective while his
Your
teammate
team just
captures
took the
objective A.
lead.
Gunslingers getting a
Objective A
full
captured.
3 points captured.
Objective B.
It's going to be a huge lead for them in the early game. Spaceman with a kill on Dutch Mafia. And getting a kill on Slick through the grate in the floor. We're going to see Spaceman pushing out into no man's land, trying to get some shots on Caveman, but not able to get the kill
Objective
before he
B
ducks around the corner.
captured. Objective A captured.
And we have Dutch Mafia getting Spaceman from the side, moving up to hopefully get a kill on Crypto, but Crypto with a drop shot is going to get the kill first and a headshot. Then we have Tyrion getting Slick. Blitz starting to gain a numbers advantage here, 3-2. We have grenades going out onto the point, and Blitz holding both objectives B and A. Starting to catch up rapidly to Gunslingers, who started out the game incredibly strong. Now we have Funman making a push on Caveman, and he gets the kill. But then we have Crypto also getting one, but Dutch Mafia turning it around, killing Crypto. Funman going to be capturing point Charlie here for his
C
team,
captured.
backed up by his teammate Spaceman. Watching the
Your
great Spaceman
team just
getting
took
one.
the lead.
And Spaceman going to be able to get out here. Funman watching his teammates back. Spaceman getting another. Let's move over to his point of view, but he's backing off after taking a little bit of damage. And then we'll see Funman about to have a 1v3, but Caveman distracts with a grenade, able to get the kill. Starting to get the capture back, but Blitz with a commanding lead,
Objective C
about 50%. Crypta getting one, fourth Blue King getting Tyrion, but look at this fight in the middle here. We have
The opposing
two
team
Gunslingers,
captured the objective.
players just capturing the point right in front of Crypta. Chooses not to peek the window, but Crypta's gonna go face off against Caveman for their spawn objective and gonna get the flank with a very quick kill. Gunslingers now holding two
The
of
opposing
the
team
three
captured
objectives.
the
Crypta
objective.
capturing their spawn point while they capture
Objective
hers.
C
Tyrion pushing out, trying to pressure. Dutch Mafia gonna peek it and lose. Tyrion still at half HP, but Slick is gonna try to get him through the small gap in the door. But Slick didn't think, or Tyrion didn't think Slick was gonna rush like that. But it's okay because Funman comes out and shuts down Slick. Starting to recapture the point,
Objective
closest
B
to their spawn. Blitz with 2 points now. This game's going back and forth like crazy. More fighting over the outside objectives than the middle one here. And we see Spaceman going down to Dutch Mafia, with Dutch Mafia somehow surviving that grenade. Funman getting kill on fourth blue. And we'll see if Blitz wants to make another push for the middle objective. Doesn't look like it. Let's see Funman watching teleporter. And then we have Slick starting to capture objective, and he's gonna see the door open. He gets a kill on
Objective
Spaceman.
C captured.
But then we have Dutch Mafia getting Crypta, putting Gunslingers in a 3-2 advantage right now. Slick pulling out another one. I think Funman, last one alive for his team, with a grenade to force him to move. See Funman's position, taking some damage, getting pressured out by yet another grenade, and that one's actually going to get the kill. We have Caveman watching teleporter, knowing that they hold 2 points very rapidly, catching up to Blitz here, 46 to 52 at the moment. Spaceman can barely see Dutch Mafia's elbow, taking a lot of damage, having to hide right as Gunslinger gets very close to catching up. Then we have Funman taking out Caveman. There's 3 mans in this game. Spaceman getting Slick, while Spaceman also able to see another elbow for a kill. And we see Blitz taking the middle point
Objective
just
A
before Gunslingers was able to catch up and even out the score. Now we're gonna see Funman pushing quickly here, knowing that they just got the majority of Gunslingers killed all at once. Gonna be capturing objective point Charlie. Almost gets a little friendly fire there. See Slick, but Slick with an amazing drop shot. Funman able to close it out though. Caveman getting admin killed by the door. You can't rush through them. Spaceman holding down that objective Charlie for his team. And we're seeing Blitz with all 3 objectives here, just gaining capture points incredibly quickly. Fourth Blue King going to try to go to B, see if they can get Blitz to over-rotate, but it's not going to happen. And then we have Slick dying very quickly to Spaceman. Spaceman also able to get some damage on Caveman and take him down. And then pushing to defend point Charlie. Looking through the grates, going to see Dutch Mafia leave the spawn, and knows that that fourth Blue King's going to come to the teleporter. We are 86 to 57% here, with the points rapidly climbing in favor of Blitz. We have Slick with the same drop shot through the door, but an amazing shield play from Spaceman. 92% to 57. Blitz has to make a move, but I'm not sure if they're going to respawn in time. Let's see what fourth Blue King decides to do here. He sees Tyrion up on top, decides to pressure him out. Almost gets some shots off on Spaceman, but not quite. We're at 99%, and Blitz gets the map. What an amazing play. That was so close for so long.
It really was, and that was classic Helios gameplay of when you can't get the middle point, you go for the other team's point. And it was back and forth the whole time. Each team got a full 3 points at one time or another. Man, that was a fantastic game. It was so much fun to watch.
Incredibly impressive. And we are seeing, gosh, Spaceman, Funman, and Caveman.
Caveman.
All in the same one.
Doesn't make it difficult at all.
Yeah, it doesn't make it difficult whatsoever. But
Well, we're going back to Artifact once again, which is arguably the closest to Helios Station. They're fairly similar. Artifact's just a little bit bigger.
just a little bit, but it seems okay. No, everything's fine. Man,
It's
and-
Helios with only 1 point in the middle.
Yeah,
So,
2 hallways with the
Yep.
supreme high ground advantage. Very small hallways, but the close quarters combat, the movement that's possible in those hallways, especially
Oh,
with Slick doing these drop shots, it's going to be incredible.
oh yeah, and the sticky grenade plays are getting crazy, especially since they buffed it and gave it a higher range as a larger blast radius. It's such a good aerial denial device.
And you would say that's a buff, because I heard that it no longer one-shots people, even if you stick it onto them.
It does not. So they nerfed the damage. It does 95 instead of 100. But it does 95 damage up to 3 meters and still does damage up to 5.
Very
So
okay, yeah.
it's a good amount of range.
Yeah,
So
very
it's while it might be a nerf to some people because you can no longer stick somebody and kill them, it's very much a you hit them with either a grenade and then you just need 1 bullet from any gun to kill them, or you hit them with any gun and then stick them or something like that.
I see. And
Or
so
if you-
that's
Prepare for battle.
also just an incredibly strong zoning tool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, we are about to move into Artifact here. And we will follow... Oh, man, who did... You know, they all did so well, it's actually somewhat harder to choose
Domination.
on this one. Let's say Crypta.
She's usually a good option. She runs fast.
You see them all running out of the spawn, blitzing out of the spawn, one could say. Crypta taking a bit of damage from one of those grenades we were talking about a moment ago. And then we see on the other side, Funman dying to 4th Blue King, but Crypta getting 1, not able to get 2. We have Slick surviving that with half HP and using a shield to hold it down. Funman getting a kill on Dutch Mafia. Alright, Slick playing it safe. Just holding position. Nobody has gone for the objective yet. They want to get a full team kill, I'm assuming. Crypta moving down low. Slick with the sniper. Going to see Crypta here. Waiting for the shot and gets it. That was incredible teamwork. You could hear the teammate putting a little bit of damage on Crypta just before so that he knew the sniper would one-shot. Now Slick pushing in fast, but Spaceman's going to be right behind him. He's not able to get his gun up in time. Tyrion also was just able to get another snipe. Spaceman starting to capture the objective. Only 2 alive on Gunslingers at the moment. And that's going to be
A captured.
actually
Your
4th Blue
team
King
just
killing
took the
Funman.
lead.
Barely surviving that. Spaceman getting 4th Blue King though as he pushes out before his health regens all the way. Spaceman going to be moving up top. Let's see what Slick is doing. About to push into Crypta side. Crypta turns away at the wrong time. Spaceman starting to get some capture on the objective, having to hide from Funman. Alright, Spaceman getting Slick. And able to take out Dutch Mafia right before Caveman kills him from behind. Now we see Gunslingers able to capture the objective for the first time in this match. That grenade dealing a massive amount of damage. The second one not able to get Caveman, but Funman is able to do it from on high. And we see Crypta facing off with 4th Blue. Crypta going down teleporter, moving out of the hot zone, and that's nearly a full team kill. So they're going to start capping the objective. They see where the one remaining enemy is and decide to move to where he can't see him, having to run from a grenade here, but Dutch Mafia not able to stop that capture. Also not able to get Spaceman. Tyrion getting an amazing snipe, another. Let's see what's Caveman gonna do. Thinking about fighting over the point, but they don't have any picks at the moment. It might be very dangerous. Let's see what Tyrion's doing. Tyrion almost getting pressured out by a grenade. Getting suppressed quite bad. Crypta getting a kill on Slick though. Keeping it 4-3. We see Tyrion. Very small angles here. And he's looking, sees Caveman. 2 shots right as Funman also kills 4th Blue King, getting him right off the point. But then we have Dutch Mafia killing Spaceman. We'll see if Tyrion's able to get the kill. But Funman's going to get it before he walks into Tyrion's line of sight. Slick getting Tyrion though. Out of the spawn, it seems. And Slick pushing in fast with the AK. Let's see what Caveman does whenever he moves onto the point. Crypto's gonna hear that. And Caveman able to see Crypto. But there's a grenade on point now. Caveman, you don't have enough HP to survive that, and he runs out into Spaceman's line of sight. Funman getting 4th Blue King up top. We can see here how this high ground advantage is just incredible. Possibly going to see Slick whenever he peeks the window. But looks away just in time to kill Dutch Mafia, but I think there's a grenade on the ground. Does he escape? And he does. Straight into Nest. Gonna go back for the fight. Crypto and Tyrion each getting a kill. Just keeping a overwhelming numbers advantage here. Spaceman also getting Slick. Watch Tyrion. See if he gets a spawn kill. Looks like he has a chance to kill Caveman. And he's going to. What an amazing play. Spaceman also just killing Dutch Mafia. And Funman getting 4th blue. This is a dominant round from Blitz, who is now 75% to Gunslingers 9%. It seemed like they started out a bit scrappier, but the momentum seems to have died out a bit. Blitz hitting 80. We have Spaceman killing Dutch Mafia. And barely able to avoid that. Caveman getting admin killed. The Spaceman pressuring, knowing his health is low. Hiding from grenade, trying to get a sightline on Slick, and he can see him in the back, but he misses and shoots the box. We have Funman and Dutch Mafia each getting a kill here, but Crypto pushes Slick, able to get that. Or Dutch Mafia able to get Spaceman out of Nest. And 100% 2-9 in favor of Blitz. That's going to be another closeout game.
Man, that was a pretty fast-paced artifact.
Oh yeah, and you see the kill board here kind of tells the story. We had Funman going crazy on that one.
Indeed. And you notice that most of Blitz, 3 out of the 4 players on Blitz were running Sniper MP52.
Mm-hmm.
And Funman was running LMG MP52, and he had a lot more kills, which makes sense. The Sniper's not as fast firing, but they were dominating with the one-shot kills.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Gunslingers couldn't get out in the open at all.
Yeah, and Kieran went, he didn't have the most kills, but he went fairly uncontested there in the Nest for a while.
He really did, and he was getting some nice headshots. I think Gunslingers, they were really struggling with the fact that they would get 3 of them would die, and there would be only 1 left, and they'd stand and try and take out somebody in Nest before their other teammates came back, instead of really trying to push the point. The other problem is they would try and push point when there's people in Nest.
Yeah, and you
that's
have to get these kills first.
You have to, because if they have anyone, if the other team has anyone in Nest, or anyone in a spot where you can see down, like towards their spawn or towards your spawn, you have to get them out of there before you can go to point, because they'll just grenade you immediately.
Yeah, so that's another fast 2-0 from Blitz onto Gunslingers. But Gunslingers was able to put up an amazing fight, I gotta say.
Absolutely, they gave so much resistance.
Oh yeah, Caveman, Slick. I love seeing the aggressiveness from Slick, you know, the movement.
Oh yeah.
But while we're waiting on the next set of teams to get out here, we will be right back.
All right, and we're back with Spaceman, our best friend. We love you. Okay, how do you think that went?
It was pretty smooth. We actually did something completely unintentional there at the end that
Really?
ended up working out real good. So
Really, and what was that?
So Fun was locked into an engagement. I was going to go pop up there and support him, and it just so happened he was pulling out right as I was coming up, and we managed to make it work.
Yes,
real
I
good.
did notice that.
That was not planned at all.
Really? Okay.
So
Well,
that's going to start becoming a thing, though.
some good, solid adaptive strategy. I noticed that Blitz has been choosing Artifact
Yeah.
more recently. When did that change happen? Because I remember it used to be very much against that map.
Yeah, so we used to get rocked on that map, and I think it's just we've got so much game time on it now that it's kind of one of the comfort maps. So we're kind of just picking it, and it's kind of one of those maps we've learned. We know kind of a lot of the angles, and we've been putting some work in on it. So
Yeah, I've noticed that you've gotten pretty good at avoiding grenades. Going through those elevators, I saw you dodging through them. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's been a work in progress trying to get the distancing right with it, but we've all been putting in that work and
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to avoid them because that's one of the big things that'll get you on that map.
True. Helios was really good too. That was some good rotations.
Yeah, no, we did good. We've been putting work in on that map too, just kind of, working together, holding our angles, and calling stuff out.
Hey man, that's all you can do.
Amen to
All
that.
right, good job.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Prepare
We're
for
going to be
battle.
going in with Blitz and Good Gamers just in time here. This is going to be an amazing match. We've seen both of these teams just do incredibly well all night long. And we are moving in to the first map, Artifact, where we're going to be
Dominate.
seeing them fighting over those high grounds, fighting over those hallways. As usual, we're going to follow GG Zachary into the fight as he sees Spaceman, both of them launching grenades, trying to zone each other out. And Zachary going for the high ground, seeing Crypta there, able to get a bit of damage. Peanut cleans up the kill though. Then we have Funman pushing the enemy, but he's gonna get taken out by Peanut from behind. Peanut also about to get pushed by Tyrion, and he peeks and gets the kill. Spaceman killing Zachary though, but we are seeing Good Gamers with an incredible numbers advantage, and they are going to take advantage of that, pushing the point. We have Hawk on point, perhaps exposing himself to the wrong side here. Spaceman about to start shooting at him, and he does. But
Objective
Hawk is
A
going to
captured.
get the point
Your
captured,
team just
and now
took
it's
the
just
lead.
on to Good Gamers to hold on to that. Funman taking out Hawk. Then we're going to see Funman pushing Peanut, seeing the elbow, but somehow he loses that. Peanut looking for Crypta. Maybe knows that that's one of the places that she likes to play, as she played there a lot in the last game. Tyrion trying to move up on Peanut. I think he heard him. Nemo dying to admin. And then Peanut getting Crypta and Tyrion, but Tyrion trading out with a grenade kill. Seeing Funman nearly getting grenaded. GG Zachary killing Spaceman. Let's go over to Nemo as he looks out broken window and then moving up towards Crypta. Hawk getting a kill on Funman, but Nemo pushing Spaceman, getting one. GG Zachary going to be backing him up. Crypta trying to push into that. And we have a sticky grenade on Nemo. Is he going to survive? It actually didn't stick to him. Nemo deciding to hold that with a sniper. We have Good Gamers closing in on 40% capture. And Crypta seeing the grenade, having to run away through the teleporter. Tyrion getting a headshot on GG Peanut and getting another kill on Hawk. See the situation that he's in. Moving down to the bottom where his teammates are, going to try to go for a capture, knowing they have this numbers advantage. We can move over to GG Nemo, the only one alive for at the moment. For Good Gamers, he gets an amazing
The
headshot on
opposing
Crypta.
team captured the objective.
But it's gonna be too little, too late. And we have, oh, Spaceman dying as soon as I try to watch. Dying to GG Zachary. Tyrion getting the kill on Peanut. And that's going to be Good Gamers now, again with the overwhelming advantage of numbers here. Crypta going down to GG Nemo.
The
Tyrion
opposing
seeing if he
team
can get
captured
the enemy
the
off the
objective.
point, and he can't. Good Gamers recapturing point objective, or point alpha. And Tyrion missing one shot. Hawk able to get behind a box here. Then we have Tyrion pushing into GG Peanut. Peanut going to get the kill. And now we're seeing Funman on the same walkway as Peanut. Neither player looking to push the other. But Peanut should have heard those gunshots. 63% Good Gamers opposed to Blitz's 8. Peanut gets an amazing kill on Spaceman. Let's see Tyrion pushing Peanut, but Peanut's going to hear that, and he gets the kill around the corner. Nemo getting a headshot on Crypta. And we're going to see Funman pushing GG Peanut, getting the kill, but then getting admin killed by the door. We have Spaceman hearing that grenade go off, possibly about to peek GG Zachary. And he does, but doesn't take that much damage, gets around the corner. Zachary deciding to fall back. We have Spaceman sitting on point now, but going to get taken out by Zachary, who moved over to Nest, and Nemo also gets a kill on Crypta. Good Gamers at 85%, very near to closing this map out. We have Tyrion taking out GG Peanut. Let's see this from Hawk's perspective. Checking windows, trying to make sure nobody's about to kill him from above. It's actually 3-2 here in favor of Good Gamers. 97%, and I don't think there's anything Blitz can do to close this one out. They would have to rush the spawn, and that is going to be 100% to 8 in favor of Good Gamers. Very dominant performance. We have GG Peanut going 11-5, massively leading the kills here.
Peanuts, he's really good at keeping everyone else in check. When his team's falling behind, he's fantastic at making sure that they don't fall behind any further. Man, especially when he's got that LMG, he can hold down the fort just like Zach can. Pick up the slack for wherever he needs to. That's really where he shines on this team.
Oh yeah, and that was some amazing, you know, movement and team cooperation. They had a lot of overlapping fields of fire, making sure that they couldn't get flanked. If you're on one catwalk and you could see into the other one, you're going to let your teammates know if somebody is rushing them. And we saw that a lot in that match. In just some amazing gunplay, some really small angle shots there. It was beautiful. But now we are about to move on to Helios Station, a map that I think has been incredibly exciting every time we've seen it so far today.
Yeah, I mean, the rotations on this map are really impressive because there's so many different ways you can play it. You can immediately try and lock down the center point, or you can pressure them on their side of the point, or you can just make sure that you keep yours, let the enemy take theirs, and just keep A in the middle open. I mean, it's really whatever your flow of your team chooses to do.
Yeah. All right, moving into the action on Helios Station.
Domination.
We'll follow Nemo out the door on this push. Following right behind GG Zachary. Or actually behind Hawk. Zachary gonna go down to Spaceman as we see Blitz with an amazing mid push. Nemo getting one. And Funman pushing that same hallway, but Nemo not able to get the kill. Funman hiding right behind the bulkhead in an amazing little spot there. We're seeing Crypta trying to pressure from up on high, but nobody's pushing the middle. GG Hawk not able to get the kill on Funman through the grate. Funman owning the hallway, but Zachary said he is taking it back. And then Spaceman going to trade Zachary out for it, but Nemo killing Spaceman. Guys, the objective is not in the hallway. They are fighting over it like it is. Tyrion getting one, but it is 3-2 in favor of Blitz, but only for a moment here as respawns are going to be coming out for Good Gamers. Both teams, of course, tied as they each hold one objective, and neither has gotten the middle. Funman, though, making a big play for the other team's objective. He's going to get a grenade out there to pressure, but GG Zachary coming in regardless. Spaceman getting the kill, and he needs to move into the point so he can continue that capture progress. Peanut going to try to peek that, taking a lot of damage. Spaceman going to get zoned out by the grenade, though, but not before he gets Bravo, and the whole time he was standing on it, Good Gamers was not gaining any percent capture either. We have Crypta trying to capture the midpoint, but Nemo's going to shut that down. Or Zachary. GG Nemo going down to Spaceman, and then we have Hawk killing Tyrion, or Hawk killing Funman, Tyrion killing Hawk. We have Tyrion trying to pressure out Nemo, making him back up just a bit, and getting a grenade on point. We have Blitz holding 2 of the 3 points here with a 10% lead. Seeing GG Zachary getting some shots off, trying to pressure Crypta, having to run from a grenade, not quite able to do so, and will need to regen health. Doesn't get the grenade through the slot in the wall either as a backup. But Funman getting 2 here with GG Peanut and Zachary. Funman now starting to get aggressive, moving in on Nemo, who is going for the ghost shots, gets another 2, and that is going to be a full team kill, basically done by Funman. I mean, with help, you know, supporting help from his team, but credit where credit's due. That man's insane. He decides to run as he gets stuck with a grenade, but he will be coming back to support his teammate Spaceman, and they've captured Objective C. This is where it becomes a little bit safer for them to be the ones that back up, actually, but Spaceman doesn't feel the need He said he can win that. And he does. Spaceman then going through the teleporter, running into two enemy players. But we have Funman hiding, and he's going to be able to take down Hawk. But does he know another player just about to come up the teleporter? Actually, it's not. He must have backed off. We have Blitz holding all 3 points here. 51% to 18. Funman needing to be ready, but he's about to get pushed, but it doesn't matter. Peanut gets the grenade out and is able to get the kill. Only with very little HP. Spaceman coming to clean it up. Let's see what Hawk's doing. He's moving fast. Not quite able to get the teleporter open. Now he is about to push on to C, see if he can get Spaceman off of that objective. Peek in the corners. Guns up, grenades out, but he takes a little bit of damage. Spaceman with that aggressive playstyle moving in. Nemo and Zachary each getting a kill in other parts of the map though. We're seeing Blitz now full team killed. This is going to be the perfect opportunity for Good Gamers to recapture all 3 points and start to catch up rather rapidly
Objective
on the score
C
here.
captured. Objective B captured.
You can see a lot more even kill
Objective A
splits
captured.
from the best players on either team this game. We have GG Zachary taking out Tyrion. We have Crypta hiding from a grenade, taking a lot of damage. Probably about to stay hidden there for a while. Able to avoid that one as well. Good Gamers still holding 3 points. Blitz very desperately needing to regain at least one of them, but they're playing very slow. We have Funman pushing out, getting GG Zachary. And they're going to be recapturing their own spawn objective. Crypta still playing here in the mid, taking a lot of damage. Needs to hide from that grenade, but not quite able to do so. We have Hawk potentially about to see Tyrion when this wall drops. Not able to do so. But with Blitz with 74%, Good Gamers at 40, I think if they hold just the one objective for the remainder of the game, they might have it in the bag. We're seeing Spaceman getting a little aggressive, trying to get some shots to the floor, but not going to win that fight with GG Zachary. You have Crypta peeking around the corner. With the sniper, Zachary gets one, but the door closes a little too soon. 78% to 50 now, in favor of Blitz. Both teams slowing it down a bit. We have Hawk just playing in the middle of the map. We have GG Peanut getting a grenade kill on Spaceman. Crypta having to hide a bit. We have a big push from Zachary, and he's able to get the kill, but not before Tyrion can turn it around. Nemo then killing Funman, and then GG Nemo also getting Tyrion, going to capture point Bravo, which was the 1 point that Blitz needed to hold here. It seems like maybe they overextended a bit. Spaceman gonna turn the corner and get the kill, but then we have Hawk coming in nowhere, I guess. I thought Hawk would be right there, but Peanut Butter gets the kill on Spaceman. We have Crypta watching through crates, but 83% to 73. Good Gamers now very, very close. And if Blitz doesn't take probably 2 points back here, I'm not sure they'll be able to win it. GG Zachary getting another kill. And Funman turning around and getting GG Zachary. But then Nemo getting Crypta as they try to make a big play. Let's see Tyrion out here capturing Objective B for Blitz. But Blitz here needing to capture Objective C or Objective A. Tyrion's gonna have to back off here. But we have Spaceman down in the middle, but he doesn't know that Nemo's above. 85 to 86, it's actually a tied game now. Good Gamers slowly pulling into the lead. Again, Blitz has to make their move right now. If they don't do it, they won't be able to come back. They won't be able to stop Good Gamers from taking this game. But Hawk and Nemo are just locking it down. Nobody's able to get past them here. And Tyrion's gonna go down as well, 94% to 91. GG Zachary making a play for Bravo. And I think this is going to be game. That is stopping all capture progress from Blitz with Zachary just standing on the objective.
B.
And that's going to be a 92 to 100%. That was an incredibly close game.
That was really hard fought from both sides. That was really impressive up until the very end of that. Blitz was well and far ahead, but Good Gamers decided they just wanted to win.
Yeah.
So they took all 3 points back and kept them.
Incredible comeback from Good Gamers.
That's one of the great things about Helios is it can be a really slow game, where you can capture all 3 objectives and it's done in 5 minutes. So,
and that was incredibly impressive, and just seeing the way that both teams were moving around back and forth, and the way that Blitz held it down there for so long, you know, and I thought that they had it. I thought we were going to get to map 3, which would have been series, which I would have loved to see these two teams fight on.
Oh, yeah.
But Good Gamers was able to close it out 2-0.
Yep. They earned it. They did really well. They did exactly what Blitz did to them last time, which is they rushed every single time.
Yeah.
That's how Blitz got it at the first half, and that's how the Good Gamers got it in the second half. So they learned from what they were losing against, and they used it against them, and it worked really well.
And that was just, I don't know, man, some amazing gameplay there on Helio Station. I think that might be quickly turning into one of my favorite maps to watch. The swings are big, and the flanking plays can be just so spectacular to watch.
For sure. Yeah.
But next, I believe we are moving on to Gunslingers.
Yes,
and
Valor. Yes, this next game, Gunslingers versus Valor, is going to be them fighting for 3rd and 4th place. It's going to be Polaris as the first map, then Silva, and then Ceres. We haven't actually, and then Helios is the last map. We haven't actually seen Silva tonight, so this is going to be really fun.
And it seems like it was Gunslingers' pick, so I'm excited to see how they perform on that map.
Yes, because Silva's a weird map because it has very little solid cover. It's a lot of bushes that you can shoot through and walk through. So it's a lot more about positioning yourself in a spot that you can't be seen rather than a spot you can't be shot.
Yeah, and I don't know, I find that there's these just really interesting angles, like in what you're talking about, and knowing potentially spots to pre-fire. Just shoot through the bush. Maybe you'll kill someone.
Absolutely. And Silva's small enough and open enough that you can almost spawn lock another team from your own spawn. If you stand in the corner of one spawn, you can see the other spawn.
That'll be impressive to see how these teams take advantage of that here in the near future.
Absolutely.
All right, but we are going to be right back with an interview from one of the Good Gamers players. All right, everybody, we are back with, actually, I didn't catch
yeah.
Hawk, here we go. And you were making a lot of big plays in the last match. Tell me, I don't know, what was your perspective on that last game?
I mean, Blitz is a tough team. They're probably one of the better ones and tougher ones to play against. I think what helps us, though, is communication. We have really good call-outs. We got really good rotations. No, I was just saying, communication, rotations. I think that's usually what kind of helps us out and, guides us into making bigger plays and giving us the support. A lot of cleanup action as well from a lot of the players. So, yeah, with Nemo, Peanut, and Zach, they're killer out there, so.
Yeah, I definitely noticed anytime one of you would see an enemy, you'd get a little bit of damage on them, and a lot of the times you were actually chasing them into a friendly's line of sight, and then they would be able to be the one to clean up that kill. That was really impressive to watch. Would you think having... Oh, man, what is it? I don't even know. It was just so... That map was just so fast-paced. Actually, on Helios, having Blitz have such a lead on you, what was the thought process there? Was there any specific plan called out, or was it just keep with the straight and narrow, the normal?
No, yeah, a lot of it was, let's do some pick-offs, but it was also, hey, let's try to flip the script. So it was like, while they're pushing us forward, let's go around and take theirs. And I think that's what kind of helped, is once we took theirs, they got to kind of shift focus of where they got to go, and it kind of gets us the time to readjust, realign to where we need to go. And then, then start chasing out and call out, so.
Yeah, and you guys had a couple of key picks that then led to a full team wipe, and then that was y'all's opportunity. And unlike some of the other teams, you can tell that you have that good communication. As soon as there was a full team wipe, you could see your team scatter, go to each one of the points, capture all 3 of them. It was really impressive.
Yeah, that's one of the things we've been practicing is, really big call-outs and, getting our butts moving when we do call it out. So, yeah, that's always a good thing for, we call out, as kills come, and, we keep track of that. And that's usually what kind of gets us going. And, it enables us to flip it.
Yeah, and, I mean, flip it you did, because I got to be honest, I thought we were getting map 3. I thought Blitz had the second one, and I was hoping for map 3 just because the match was so good. It's not just more fun for the viewers, definitely more fun for me. I love seeing you guys out there, and I thought the gameplay was fantastic.
Yeah, they are by far. It's great playing with them. We love just hanging out with them, and yeah, so it's always a fun and a really close matchup with them. So we look forward to playing them each time.
All right, well, yeah, thank you so much for talking to me. And for everybody out there watching, we'll get right back with the next match between Gunslingers and Valor. All right, we are about to move into Polaris with the teams Gunslingers, oh my lord, and Valor. Here we go. Amazing. Oh no, what is all that? And don't tell me the spectator crashed again, please. Never mind. We are not moving into Polaris. Not yet, at least. Sorry, I had to let somebody update the scores there. I fell a little behind on my job.
That's okay, it happens. We're busy.
Slick's actually going to play with the caution tape on? What a G.
Oh, yeah. He has to let us know that that elevator is out of service.
Dude, now it is time for cosmic comedy and for Slick to take a little slip and fall here mid-match.
Oh, yeah.
But, let's see, moving on to Polaris. Let's go ahead and pull up, because this is the first time we're seeing Polaris today, right? I believe so.
I believe so. I don't remember us anyone playing it beforehand. It's definitely one of the more basic maps. It's usually the first map that a lot of new players get to go on, because it's a pretty simple 3-lane.
All right.
So it should be nice to see what these guys do with it.
Okay, amazing. And let's go back into the action, into the game, watching Gunslingers versus Valor. I could say I love watching the fights, specifically right over the middle point here. Auto just moving absolutely insanely quick, busy with an early grenade kill.
I'm going to go on a limb and say that was a little faster than 6 miles an hour.
Yeah, then we're going to have Quacker getting Dutch Mafia, but Slick killing Quacker in turn. Then we have Slick peeking busy, but Caveman going to come up with the way that they just attacked that corner was unbelievable. Then we have Slick, but Otto's actually able to get both of those kills, and now it is Otto versus the 4th Blue King, and he's able to close it out. Valor was able to get 6% there. 4th Blue King getting this capture, I think, is going to make a big difference. 4th Blue peeking that with some ghost shots, but he has almost no HP left, and that grenade's going to take him out from Quacker. Now we have Quacker running around the side of the point, going to get some shots off on Slick, but Slick with the drop shot, moving his head out of the way, and then we have Valor, Proclaimer killing Caveman over on the side. Let's move back to the action with Proclaimer here, fighting on the point, and we're going to see Dutch Mafia pushing up on him here really soon. Where's he? Busy ended up in between two players. He was able to get one, but not the other. 4th Blue King getting a double kill, and then we have Otto coming in to clean it up.
Took the lead.
Now we have Valor 9% to Gunslingers 7. Otto has to move a little bit for a grenade here, but you can see him with the Warden, a gun we've seen him use to amazing effect in the past. Gunslingers actually waiting on respawn, regrouping, but at the same time allowing Valor to take these positions they want. Otto getting one, Busy getting another with the Warden. Let's see from Busy's point of view, didn't take very much damage, has a very low angle. Quacker getting the other two, and that's going to be another full team kill. Going from 25% at the time of the full team kill. Curious to see exactly how much percentage they can gain off just one of those. A little early on the zoning grenade from Fizzy. That's all right. So now, Valor starting to move out. Let's see from Caveman's perspective as Slick takes a bit of damage. Otto with an incredibly fast kill on Caveman. I barely even saw it. Fizzy also getting another kill, but Slick and Dutch Mafia about to try to attack the point. Slick having seen the barrel of Otto, but not going to be able to get the kill there. Slick with only 1 HP and Otto with the movement. Going to get that Dutch Mafia, taking out Otto though. And also getting Fizzy with a headshot from afar. But now, is Gunslingers going to be able to collapse on the point and take advantage of that? We have Proclaimer taking out Dutch Mafia and Caveman turning it back. It's your time to push the point. It is now currently 3v1 in favor of Gunslingers, but we're going to see Quacker come in from an unexpected direction. Is he going to be able to get Caveman and they trade? We're now 7% to 55 for Valor. We have Dutch Mafia kind of pushing up by himself here. I understand this is an exciting game, but you need to keep that strict structure waiting on your teammates. Dutch Mafia Gonna go for it anyways. He's gonna peek right into Otto's sightlines and hit 2 taps to the head. But we have Fizzy getting Caveman and Otto getting Slick. No, trying not to run into a grenade, but he wasn't quite fast enough on his feet. And we have 4th Blue King realizing it's time to rotate, but it's just not enough. Proclaimer taking him out. 72% to Gunslingers 7. Nearly closing out this first map here for Valor. Let's watch again from Dutch Mafia's perspective. I say that, but then Otto going to get Caveman. Dutch Mafia on the flank on Otto, unable to get the kill in time before he can duck. But we see a grenade kill going off on Proclaimer. Dutch Mafia getting Otto, but not before Quacker kills Slick. Now Quacker killing 4th Blue. He needs to go down. Dutch Mafia running right into Fizzy, and the slide and drop shot isn't enough to save him. 89% for Valor. We have Caveman deciding to make a play here, but it's probably not going to be enough, and he's actually running in to overwhelming odds. He needs to back up, wait for his team, but is there enough time? Let's watch 4th Blue rushing in fast, not able to get one, but, and God, that last bit was too much. Oh my, what a game.
Wow, that was one of the fastest Polaris games I've seen in just the speed of everyone running around. That was incredible.
Yeah, dude, Otto putting up 12 and 4 there.
It was really competitive at the beginning with the Gunslingers getting a few points on the board, but Valor got that team wipe and they unfortunately couldn't recover quite from that, but it was not from a lack of trying, for sure.
Yeah, definitely not from a lack of trying. And you could tell while Gunslingers did push out alone on a couple of occasions, they did at least regroup quite a few times.
They did.
But when they did, they didn't waste any time.
They did not, but Valor was really well set up. They know all the positions. Those guys have been playing for years now, so they really do know the spots.
Yeah.
And it's hard to break that.
And whenever you see, let's get the arena. We can watch the players setting up in their new spots. Have a little media crew running around. But whenever you see some of the players like Slick making these incredibly aggressive plays where they're running through the map, it shows, one, the willingness and the ability to do it, because it's not like it failed every time. He certainly made some huge plays. But there are times when he runs around a corner and he doesn't check and there's an enemy there. And that's where you can tell the team as a whole has a little bit less of a clear picture of what's going on.
Yeah, there's definitely some communication issues there, but every team has that, especially when they're a little newer, so it's nothing to be concerned about yet.
Yeah, and now we are moving on to Silva, which I think is also the first time we've seen.
It is also the first
today.
time we've seen this map. This is a very different map.
We have
Definitely not a beginner spot.
Yeah. Dizzy getting one, Slick getting another. Dutch Mafia, these are even trades going out. One team, then the next, 2-2 at the moment. And Slick's able to get Fizzy. It is now 2-1 with Quacker, the only one alive on Valor. Is he going to make the play? But he has a grenade there. It doesn't look like anything's going to come of it. Neither team going for the middle objective at the moment. Let's see what Quacker's seeing. Trying to find a slide on Slick, but not able to. Otto getting 4th Blue, and Dutch Mafia getting Quacker. Proclaimer with a grenade kill on Slick. They didn't move out of Shack fast enough. See Dutch Mafia in his team's more easily accessible Shack. And watching the site, if Otto pushes that, he's barely able to see Otto. I don't even know how he can, but Otto with the shield down. Dutch Mafia choosing to destroy the shield as 4th Blue pushes in and is able to get the kill, but Quacker gonna force him off. But that's fine, we have Slick on the point, starting to get the capture. But never mind, Fizzy runs in, right over the shield, starts just dancing on it, but then we have 4th Blue peeking and getting a kill. This is now 2-2 for each team. And 4th Blue possibly about to get some shots off on Quacker, but Quacker's able to get the kill. Teams just trading out possession of the hill at the moment. Quacker seeing Dutch Mafia run in, possible player collision. And then we're gonna have Slick running in right behind as Quacker turns his back. Nobody has captured the point yet. We are nearly 2 minutes into this game. Slick with barely any HP left, but now Valor finally having a full team kill and capping the point. But are they sending 4th Blue in like a madman? They are, and he gets the kill through the shield. And then we have Fizzy running in, gun up, and he's able to get the kill on 4th Blue, not before, but just after Dutch Mafia kills Fizzy, but then Proclaimer turns it around on him. This is incredible. A full 2 minutes into the game and nobody has captured the point. Caveman with almost no HP whatsoever. Slick with the ability to kill Quacker here, but he doesn't turn and look in time. And that's one of the almost a full team kill. Fourth Blue is already back up and running in. Taking some damage though, Otto finally able to stop this constant trickling in from the enemy team. And Valor captures the point 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the game. That was insane. Alright, we're seeing Gunslingers finally deciding to slow down, wait for a full team push. We have a couple of grenades coming out, but then we have Busy over in Shack getting fourth Blue. Otto also getting Caveman. Busy just with some pre-fire onto Slick. Dutch Mafia was able to take out Otto, but it's not going to be enough. He's 1v3 at the moment, trying to peek that, but taking a bit of damage, and he's getting taken out by Quacker. We now have grenades coming out, and Valor taking an incredibly aggressive position here. Fizzy going to be able to get Caveman, but Slick is going to push into Fizzy with the pre-fire, but Fizzy has the crosshair placement right on Slick's head. Fourth Blue getting Quacker over on the other side of the map, but he can't stay alive long enough. We have Dutch Mafia trying to push out, but right into Otto's line of fire. Otto appearing to have small gun bugs, but hopefully that sorts itself out. Gunslingers starting to regroup. Valor approaching 45% on the board. We have Slick running in, knowing where Fizzy was hiding this time, and able to get that kill. Proclaimer killing Caveman, but Slick trying to push Otto out, and it's not going to work. Otto getting a bit of damage on Slick, and Proclaimer killing fourth Blue. Dutch Mafia taking out Proclaimer for it, but then Quacker is going to be cleaning up Dutch Mafia, and it winds up in another full team kill for Gunslingers. They're having to fight really hard just to leave spawn here, let alone get back to the point, and we saw how that went last time. Otto, little sideline on Slick, taking a bit of damage, not too much. Let's see what Slick decides to do. Slick with a sideline on Proclaimer, but the tracking's lagging a little bit behind, and a grenade stuck to their head, having to run out into the open, but right into Quacker's line of sight. We have Dutch Mafia peeking too, going down quick. Alright, 72%, right at 75, 3/4 of the way to a victory for Team Valor. Grenades coming in, pressuring Fizzy out. I think the second one's going to kill him, and it does. We have Blue King just applying some suppressive fire. Caveman pushing in deep, but a little too deep, going down to Proclaimer. Quacker getting fourth Blue. Slick getting a couple shots through the bushes there. Then we have Dutch Mafia trying to take out Quacker, and they trade, unfortunately, but Otto able to clean up by killing Slick, making sure there is no threat to their ownership of the point, and we are now at 95% for Valor. If Gunslingers does not get on that point and keep it, then they are losing this map, and that appears to be the way that it is, with a couple of last-minute kills coming out from Valor, 100% 2-0 on Silva, but might I say, the most exciting beginning to a match that we've had so far.
Oh yeah, that was truly incredible. I mean, the pace of how fast they would just trickle in, like back and forth trading for a solid minute.
Yeah, it
was insane. That's the longest I've ever seen a Silva game go without a cap of a point.
Yeah, I mean, it was, man, I'm almost speechless thinking about that one, as it was one team was on, another team gets the kill, sets there, but they're probably injured, half HP or less, and then it's just going back and forth, back and forth. That was incredible.
And then once Valor finally got the spot and they got a team wipe on the Gunslingers, Valor did what they do best, and they get in the best spots. And Silva being wide open with a bunch of soft cover, it's really easy to spawn trap people. And it's really hard to break out because you can't see them.
And we saw a perfect example of that. You know, Valor had just amazing dominant positions all across the board. You know, there was no lanes somebody on Gunslingers could leave their spawn without at least taking chip damage, and that was just
for sure
unavoidable. But
we shall now find out. The next game should be the finals, so it'll be best of 5 instead of best of 3. It'll be nice and long for us.
Yeah.
And we'll find out shortly what maps we get.
And we'll see, actually, if Fizzy All right, we are pulling Fizzy over for the interview here, just to get his perspective on how. I want to hear about the beginning of that Silva game. You know, I don't think there's much more that could be said than the amount of words that came out of my mouth during that. You might be muted, I think.
Yeah. All right.
A little closer, by the way. There we go. That was hectic. The beginning of the Silva game was unbelievable.
It was a little bit hectic, but we were calm and collected. We knew our positions to play. We knew where our teammates were going to play in their positions. I mean, that's kind of what made us win, is that we were able to get in our positions and hold them. Sometimes somebody would lose their position, but we would just have an extra person just go and take that position.
Yeah, and after it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds before anybody capped the point, in case you didn't know.
No, I was watching that.
That scrap that happened at the beginning of the game, incredible. But as soon as you got a full team wipe and actually were able to hold it down, whoever it was that was standing on point, I forgot, but Otto was able to stop the next 2 respawns, and then you guys spawn camped them. You know, it was
we got in position, and I mean, we had those positions set up by Raz. Raz wasn't able to come out tonight, but he was the one that kind of helped us set up that plan. And I mean, it worked flawlessly, honestly.
And that plays into what we had said yesterday while commentating Division 3. Some games are won before you play the game.
Yeah.
And so you guys already had that plan in the bag, and that was beautifully executed. I mean,
one of many different plans that we have, but we were able to pick the right plan to work out the win.
Yeah, so I don't know, amazing play, and nice having you here talking to me. But we are going to be right back until the final start between Good Gamers and Blitz. Thanks for watching.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, everybody, we are back with the finals here. In just a moment, it is going to be Blitz versus Good Gamers again. And you can see I've decided to shrink my co-caster, Bossmaster, and I changed his name. It's now Sharkfax.
He got very shrunk down.
Yeah, there we go. So,
Very.
Sharkfax going to be joining me here on casting the finals match. And we are going to be starting this match out on Atlantis. Love to see it. But Sharkfax, so you play in Division 2 for this game. Do you have any opinions on the map Atlantis? Any favorite positions that you like to play?
So I don't really, one of the, sorry, I keep stuttering. Trying to find my words. So see that box that it just showed right there and by the B point?
Yep.
Right by there. So if you're short enough, like me, because I'm just short like that, if you're short enough, you can squat down right there, right behind it, and like no one can see you. You can see from any, like, unless you're either, of course, on their team, or if you're just facing their direction. But you can just like turn your back to their J and just squat down, and you can have sight on the door, flank, and you can just whip around real quick and get their J as well.
Zachary actually getting admin killed out the gate, putting his team at a big disadvantage here. Nemo trying to get a shot on Crypto, but she actually gets the sniper shot off first.
Wow, Zach.
Let's see. We have Peanut getting a shot on Tyrion. Funman about to get an angle on. Oh no, he couldn't get it because GG Zachary kills him first. Funman getting Peanut, Crypto getting GG Zachary, and we're going to see Blitz capturing the point first.
Crypto goes into Good Gamers' hell position, which is the position right under their top point where there isn't the J. Alright, Funman, see that's the spot I was talking about, right there, right there. Not the one that Nemo was in, but right in, like, on the opposite side of the box.
GG Nemo getting killed by the wall. You gotta watch where you're walking.
Nice to Peanut.
You have Peanut high ground advantage, and his team needs to take advantage here of his overwhelming numbers, but it...
Funman rushes out, naded point, naded top. Uh-oh, that's dead. He's, yeah. Oh.
Funman trying to escape, but not able to get away from GG Zachary, who is now going to start capturing the point in favor of Good Gamers, but not before Blitz was able to get 28% of cap. Fourth of the way there. Crypto moving in fast. Gonna see Hawk and able to get that kill, but not before GG Zachary turns around. You have Spaceman getting one.
Objective B.
Taking some
activate.
damage. Funman in a long-range fight here with Peanut. Spaceman getting Zachary off to the side.
What's Spaceman doing?
So we'll move to Spaceman as he rushes Peanut here. Gonna come around the corner, getting the kill, and gonna go back, securing the space for his team to start capturing the objective. See this from Hawk as he's having a long-range fight with Tyrion, but he's about to peek into 3 enemy players and he dies to Funman.
That wasn't a very good move.
It happens. We have an odd visual bug there. All right. Oh, it's the gun clipping through the camera.
Wow,
Let's
what a great POV.
Yeah. Alright, we see Good Gamers deciding to flank around the other side of the map. Or is it that they're trying to move into where the next point might be?
5. Objective A activate.
On your summer.
Oh, yeah. Taking a peek at the third person camera. But we have Funman getting 2 and gonna start capturing objective point Alpha for Blitz. Sitting now at 47%, halfway to winning the match.
Zachary dies again to
Objective
a
A
wall, I
captured.
believe.
He has to be beating himself up over that. Admin
Yeah.
MVP of the round.
No, I think wall is the best. The wall is like the MVP of anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't beat the wall. The wall is the ultimate weapon.
Zachary getting Crypto, but Funman able to win that fight with Nemo, but somehow he gets wall killed in the middle of the open area. Kind of odd. We see Spaceman duking it out with Peanut, but Peanut gonna be taking some damage
5.
and having to back off. Probably forced off by Tyrion, who's up in the heaven position.
Objective C activate.
And now Blitz up to 67%, starting to gain a very solid lead here. Crypto with an insane shot on GG Zachary. Amazing timing. Spaceman getting 1, having to back off, seeing Nemo, and able to get that kill as well. But Peanut's gonna try to push, and Tyrion's there, ready to back up his teammate.
Wow, Blitz is at 70% and Good Gamers is at 6%. Good Gamers better do something pretty quick or else Blitz is gonna be at winning position very soon.
All right, we see a couple players trying to fight around
Oh, look
Spaceman,
at
but
that
he's not
ghost
having
shot.
it. And Crypta being able to get Peanut. Let's see Funman taking control of the point, keeping the spawn camp nailed down, but we have a big flank coming out from Nemo. Gonna get right behind Tyrion and getting 1. Seeing Funman, seeing the gun around the corner, going for the gunshot, pulling out the warden, but it's not enough.
Objective B
Oh, that was
activate.
close. By the way, chat, let me know if I'm too loud. I don't know if I'm too loud or not.
All right, we see Good Gamers finally in another position to take the
Crypta
point.
is down at the hall. Dies.
Objective B
Tyron kills whoever that was.
Is it Tyrant? Have I been saying it wrong? That's so unfortunate.
Funman pushes up, dies to Nemo, but Spaceman also dies to Nemo.
Nemo's insane. But Good Gamers now getting up to 15%, but still to Blitz's 90. If Blitz is able to capture the point just once at any point for the remainder of the game, they will likely win.
Especially if it's at 2 points. That's what's kind of weird about Atlantis is, unlike most other maps, if you cap 1 point and then
5.
Crypto with her back
you
turn.
cap the other point and you have 2 points, it'll just go ba 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 ba.
Objective
Versus
A
if you only have 1,
activate.
it'll go ba 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 ba.
Let's see
The
what
opposing
Peanut
team
decides to do to
captured
push into
the
this middle area. He's peeking and seeing too. Probably telling his teammate about it. And Hawk is able to get 1. GG Zachary able to get another. We have Crypta trying to hold the point down for a team, but GG Zachary right around the corner. Crypta thinking about pulling a sniper out, but not quite the best idea.
Objective
Good Gamers
A captured.
able to shut down right
Objective
before
C
Blitz closes out
captured.
the map. GG Zachary getting Tyron. Let's see what Spaceman does here. Spaceman taking a lot of damage from a grenade around the corner. And then we have Funman on the big flank. coming in all the way from behind, probably about to get a double.
Funman flanks through Jay. Tries to get Nemo, but couldn't because of the angle.
10.
Tyrant got Nemo. Oh, that was a big trade-off there. And Good Gamers
Objective
was
B
killed
activate.
entirely. There's a team wipe.
Now we have Blitz capturing the point probably for the last time.
Objective
No,
C
Tyrant, what are you doing?
There we go, 98% for Blitz, and I
And
believe
that
Objective
is
A
game.
that is game.
It is 1-0.
Amazing. We have 13 and 7 from Spaceman, 12 and 9 from Funman. A very strong combination of players there. All right, what do
Wow.
you think about that?
That was a pretty good game. It wasn't really close, but you could definitely see how two really good teams went head-to-head on with each other on a map that is just very strange.
Yeah. No, they did amazing. And Blitz with a very strong showing against the team that they just lost a best of 3 just a couple of games ago. But that seemed incredibly dominant. They were just giving up no ground on Atlantis. But we are about to move on
You
to
know,
Helios.
Maybe Blitz, like they were just doing that so they can hide what they're truly gonna show in the finals.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. It's a smart play.
Helios, alright. So we got Helios Station. This is a 3-point domination and TDM map, but we are doing domination on this one. There is an A in the middle, 2 halls up top, 2 sewers below the halls, and the spawns are right by the points. 2 points on, yeah, you probably know what I mean.
Yeah. There's at least 1 point next to each team spawn, so they have 1 point that they should nominally control for the entire game. But
Yeah,
we have
that's what
seen very big plays. If the enemy team is able to capture that point, it can totally destroy a team's position. But
Prepare for battle.
here we go. We are about to get into the game.
Alright,
Let's start it out with the game and the arena split screen here, so you can see how these teams roll out from their positions.
Domination.
Spaceman gets ready to run. Okay, sprints to J. Crypta going up to B. Pushes. Oh,
gonna go down.
dies to GG Zachary.
The opposing team captured the objective.
Funman pushes. Tries to get Hawk, but
The
his
opposing
gun
team
just
just
doesn't
took the
shoot
lead.
fast enough because the MP is now trash.
We have Hawk and Nemo each picking up a kill, making it to where there's only 2 alive for Blitz at the moment. This could be their time to make a big play, but it doesn't seem like they're going to go for it. GG Zachary seeing Spaceman through the grate, not able to get the kill.
Wow, he was barely alive at that point.
The Hawk able
GG
to clean
Zachary
up the kill.
pushes B, tries to cap. Let's see if he does.
And for some reason, Blitz
Eight.
did not own their own spawn objective here.
Funman pushes up.
Objective B captured.
GG Zachary is able to get the cap on B and kills Crypta. And gets to run out of there. Let's see if he can cap A as well.
All right, we have GG Nemo
Objective A
taking
captured.
down Spaceman, while Tyran watches the high ground. He's been their anchor
No,
for a long time.
Tyrant!
Or Tyran.
Objective B
Yeah.
captured.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying no to you. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
saying, like, what are you doing?
All right, we're gonna move over to the game only. There we go. We have Crypta getting some shots out on Funman, but I don't think it was quite enough. Funman getting Hawk and moving quickly down around the middle of the map here, trying to shoot through the grate, but he's not able to. Nemo getting the kill. Spaceman then pushing Nemo. And we're gonna see.
Spaceman pushes up through C. Kills GG Zachary. Caps.
Objective C
Oh,
captured.
I hit the button. They
Oh,
weren't
you
live
did.
yet.
Now we're gonna see.
Nemo heads up.
Oh, Funman dying on point to Peanut. See Spaceman trying to fight out the
Spaceman
enemy spawn
runs.
objective.
Spaceman gets one. Dies to GG Zachary. Why am I stuttering so much? Jeez.
Objective C captured.
GG Zachary pushes. Tries to get Tyrant but couldn't. Crypto is sitting at the other team's elevator.
Nemo and Hawk each getting a kill, giving themselves a strong position, but they already own 2 out of the...
Spaceman.
Yep. They already own 2 out of 3 objectives, and we see Good Gamers with 38% to Blitz's 19. We have Crypto
GG
going...
Zachary kills Crypto with the MP52, and probably will push over to their point. Maybe.
Follow Zachary into the action, possibly gonna get Tyrant, but not able to.
Goes downstairs. Nemo tries to get up to the elevator. Pre-fires, but GG Zachary saves him by killing Spaceman. Nemo tries to shoot at Tyrant, not knowing that Funman is also there, but gets naded at by Tyrant.
We have Funman getting Peanut, and possibly gonna see Hawk, but not quite able to. Nemo putting pressure, and the grenade from Nemo actually gonna take Funman out. Nemo now in a very similar situation, 1v2, but
Spaceman is on point, dies to Nemo. Tyrant is up there, dies to Nemo. One left, which is Crypta. Oh, Funman's back. Sorry.
Crypta watching hallway, not seeing very much. Peanut killing Hawk and Funman getting a team kill here. You hate to see that. Let's see GG Zachary pushing Crypto but dying to Spaceman from below. Spaceman maybe about to see Nemo pushing through the window. But he's too...
But I don't think so. Oh, dies. Also doesn't cap again.
Then we have Peanut holding it down in the upper nest here.
That was a lot of mags on the floor. Jeez. Like 5 mags just laying there.
It's now 73% Good Gamers to Blitz's 42%. Blitz needs to make a big move here.
Funman goes up, dies to GG Zachary, who is currently capping B, and gets all 3 points for Good Gamers.
Let's see. Good Gamers quickly trying to close this game out here. GG Zachary with small angle on Crypta, not able to get the kill.
Tyrant pushes up, tries to get GG Zachary. Spaceman tries to push Nemo from behind, gets the kill, and is trying to cap C. But dies to Hawk!
Spaceman not able to hold it. Funman though, turning it around, coming back in for his team, and we have Cryptic trying to capture the middle objective here. Peanut, the only one currently alive on his team. And he's gonna go down to Funman.
Will they cap all 3? Yes, they do! It is 97 to 46.
This could be an amazing turnaround, but Blitz cannot afford to lose a single objective here. Let's see what happens with GG Nemo fighting off Spaceman, and if somebody doesn't get over to C in just a few moments, Good Gamers is going to close out the match, but Peanut also killing Crypta. We have Tyrant trying to make a play, but he runs right past an enemy. Good gun control.
But the enemy doesn't see him. He pushes, and
he's able to get 1. He's able to get 2. He's almost able to get 3. And the fact that he couldn't make it, but Funman comes in for it. He's able to shut it down. Funman watching the elevator, and his teammates there to support him. 99% on Good Gamers at 63 from Blitz. I want to see this so bad. I want them to win it. Spaceman getting some damage on GG Hawk before
cannot afford to lose a single point at all for like a split second at all. Oh my god!
I think Good Gamers getting a little too desperate here in the last couple seconds of the match, as they just know they're so single-minded, knowing we only need 1, but it's increasing their desperation a bit, I think.
Which is only making it harder.
Yeah. Let's see.
Blitz catching up. They were once at 46. Now they are at
But we have Blitz getting 3 kills here with 87%. And we have Nemo trying to hold it down. But he's gonna get pre-fire, but he shoots a little too high. But it doesn't matter. If somebody else doesn't make it soon, and Funman's able to shut it down.
He gets the point. He's capping. He's capping.
94% to 99. Honestly, I don't think Good Gamers can turn this around.
97, 98,
No, but they got 2 people on the point. It's now 1-0. It's 100 to 99 for Good Gamers. That was incredible. What a match.
What a match, guys. Oh my goodness. 99 to 100.
That was it.
And we see Funman celebrating. I am baffled. Wow.
That was
what
incredible.
a comeback.
Zachary, that was insane.
What a comeback by Blitz. They almost had it. But they just weren't quick enough.
I don't know
oh
what to
my
say.
Goodness.
I genuinely don't know what to say after that. How am I supposed to?
How do you say anything bad or good about that? It's just there.
That was incredible.
What a match.
But now we have each team with 1 win on the board.
That was pretty much like, I think that was more stressful than the match between Blitz and Valor on the, I think it was either the May or June night. It was 97 to 100 on Helios as well. It was also on Helios. It was so close. Everybody was running. Everybody was holding points. It was crazy. But I think that was more stressful because it was 99 to 100.
Yeah, I have to say, I think easily Helios is my favorite map to commentate so far. It makes the most entertaining matches. You know, it's hard for teams to spawn camp each other on Helios, so you're always getting to see some of the action. You're getting to see these long flanks, these long plays. But here we are. We're about to move into Artifact, and we have seen that this is a map predominantly dominated by knowledge, but both of these teams are probably equal on that front. So let's see how well they do here. We're gonna follow Zachary out the gate. And let it do.
Nades over to where Crypta is, not knowing that Crypta's over there. Oh, Hawk killed himself with his own grenade. Is in a husband and wife fight, but kills Crypta.
I have noticed, yeah, the fact that GG Zachary and Crypta know each other so well, I feel like they can see each other through the walls, man. They know where the other one plays all the time. But we have Good Gamers being the first to capture the point here. We have Funman in a rough fight with whoever that is. I can't tell. Funman retreating to nest and going to get a kill on GG Zachary.
Funman almost
get that
steps
kill.
into the elevator.
Able to
kills
get one.
Nemo. Runs.
Not fast
knowing
enough.
that Hawk is there and dies.
20% already for Good Gamers.
And Blitz has not capped once. They better hurry up. I don't know. Points go by really quick on these maps.
Yep. We have Crypta and Tyron both taking a lot of damage over here, but Crypta about to get a shot on Hawk, but she misses it! And Hawk, with the movement, able to get away. We'll see if Crypta hits or misses that grenade, and it looks like it's on the wrong side of the wall, but he runs anyways. Tyron going down to Peanut, but Funman and Spaceman each getting a kill. If Crypta can run out and get this kill right now, it'll be so big for their team, and now they can cap.
Now they can cap without being scared and
Yeah, as Blitz gets a full team kill on Good Gamers and gains control of this point that we already know is so hard to take back. Spaceman playing out in the open.
Spaceman pushes up on Nemo.
Nemo with his back turn. Spaceman in the position to win this.
Hawk. Oh, Hawk killed Spaceman with his nade, but also killed himself. That is the second time this match that's happened. I don't know if it happened to Spaceman. That's the second time he's called himself with his own name.
What an
He needs to
amazing
pay
shot.
attention.
Yeah. Then we have Fun Man in his duel.
Fun Man
But trying to
goes
get
into
out
the elevator
and makes
gets
it.
out of it somehow.
See, GG Zachary maybe about to get pushed
Oh,
from Tyron here. But it doesn't look like Tyron really wants to cross the halfway point on this bridge. But GG
Zach
Zachary.
does.
We have Crypta trying to fight him off, getting Peanut. Nemo.
In another husband-wife fight.
Yeah. But good gamers with GG Zachary on the point. Crypta's gonna
GG
move
Zachary
in.
dies to Crypta, and oh, Crypta got sniped.
But it's all right. Blitz just
Nemo
now.
kills Fun Man and decides to go back
The opposing
and
team just took the
kill
lead.
people with a sniper.
Yeah, Blitz able to catch up and slightly pass good gamers here. But GG Peanut on the point. Is anybody going to be able to stop him? Let's see, Tyron fighting GG
The
Zachary, gonna
opposing
lose
team
that.
captured the objective.
GG Zachary about to have another face-off with Crypta. But good gamers now
Your
caught back
team
up
just
and
took
in
the
the lead. Everybody waiting around corners, wondering what the other person's gonna do. Fun Man getting a kill on Hawk with a grenade. And GG Zachary looking the wrong direction. Then we have Spaceman in a fight with GG Peanut, and he's gonna start capping the point. It is now all down to Nemo. If he can stop them from capping the point, it doesn't look like he'll be able
The
to.
opposing team captured the objective.
Blitz now catching up, another neck and neck game here.
Nemo is trying to snipe anyone who spawns and tries to push him, which is a pretty good idea. Wait, who threw the grenade? Oh! Wow, that
Your
was
team just took the
that
lead.
was some bad timing, Nemo.
It happens. Spaceman getting a bit of damage out on Hawk. Tyron getting a kill on Peanut. And Funman with the flank on Hawk as well. Let's see from Zachary's perspective here. As he nades out Nest just to make sure that's safe. Seeing if he can find Crypta down below. But he's going to get pressured by Funman. And then Tyron's going to start moving in with the information from his teammate. Is Zachary going to be able to notice that, or is Tyron actually going to push it? Spaceman getting a double kill on the other side of the map, though. Tyron pushing at just the right time, killing Zachary. And getting another here on Peanut. Blitz now at 75%. Quickly closing in on 100.
Oh. Nemo tries to push. Doesn't know that someone's there. No, Nemo, where did you turn your back? Oh, they traded.
That's actually a very impressive trade there. Let's see how
Husband,
Zachary
wife
tries to
fight.
get out of that. GG Zachary able to win that fight, and I think he's going to start rushing the point here, hoping his team is distracting the other. But there's somebody up in Nest. He is down on 1 HP, hiding in the corner with the grenade. Grenade's closing in from multiple directions, and somehow they don't kill him. But Spaceman's going to be able to come in and close it out. Blitz at 94% to Good Gamers 54. Spaceman getting a
Blitz
kill on
at
Hawk.
94. Spaceman captures the point, kills Peanut.
Spaceman being an absolute
now
rock for his team.
That is game.
Almost certainly. Yeah, Zachary not going to be able to get back to the point to contest it in time, and that is going to be Blitz up 2-1 here. Oh my gosh, these games. They couldn't get close. That one could have been a little closer, but I mean, it was amazing. Man.
That was still good. There's a lot of death.
Yep.
And we like death. Death is fun. Yee!
Amazing commentary from Shark Facts here. Everybody make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah, guys. Take that. Sorry, I'm weird.
Nah, it's okay. I don't think they caught on. Nah. All right, but that is going to be map 3, and we are going to be moving on to Ceres. Now, this is what I said before. I was really hoping to watch these two teams fight on this map. I think this is going to be just a brawl for the entire duration of the fight.
Crypto coming over to take a water break. The match will start very soon.
Man, I love the atmosphere of this map. It just looks so good.
Of Ceres?
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
Well, okay, I don't really like how they changed the lighting. I noticed that they kind of did the same thing with Silva. They made Silva brighter. I liked how it was before, where it was kind of dark. Because I just feel like it fitted better. Same with Silva. It's supposed to be like this like deep dark jungle, lush jungle. You know.
Yeah. Well, I guess in the spirit of competitive,
Prepare for battle.
ness, you got to make sure everybody can see. But here we go. We are about to move in.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. About to move into the match on Saris. I want to follow Crypta here. I see she... Oh, but she has a sniper. Of course, she's not going to run out this time. Funman is, though.
Oh, that is a very small gap.
Very small indeed.
Sees Hawk.
Almost gets the shot. Almost again. What's so close here? Come on, Crypto. I want this shot on camera so bad, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. We got to move over to GG Zachary, who's in a small fight. Watching a couple different angles. Gets pressured by Funman.
Hawk, by the way, Hawk killed Crypta.
Yeah, Hawk killed Crypta. That's all right. Funman getting a kill on Zachary. It's 2-3 at the moment in favor of Blitz. And Blitz is going to get another. Just as one of Good Gamers respawns, and they think now is the time to go for the point. Over on the side, we have Tyron killing Nemo, but Peanut killing Tyron. Peanut not pushing out here. Funman going to get maybe a little overextended.
Yeah,
and we only
Funman gets a little excited sometimes.
But we have Spaceman over in wires, watching that. Not able to see Nemo.
Nemo pushes.
But we
Tyron is at the end of the hall. Almost kills Nemo. Gets him down to 1. Hawk twists a jump to try to get point. Will he secure it? Kills Crypta. Oh my god.
That was an amazing turnaround.
Objective A.
But we have Spaceman on the flank, getting 1. Is he going to be able to get 2? And he is! It looked like Nemo was having a gun tracking issue.
He could get hit by a fly and he would have died.
Oh my gosh, and we have Peanut trying to force him out, but he's able to recapture the point for Blitz. Now it's 16% to Good Gamers 3. Tyron taking a corner on Peanut and able to get the kill. Or Tyrant, man. Gotta get that one in my brain. Nemo getting Tyron with a grenade. It's 2 to 3 players alive right now, but don't worry, Funman's evening it up. Nemo having to move a bit. Crypta pushing out maybe a little too much.
Oh, wow.
Amazing ghost shots there.
Ow. That gave...
But Funman able to take down Nemo. Peanut, though, returning the favor. And then we have Peanut fighting with Spaceman and Tyron.
Big short haul to try to get Spaceman. Does, but doesn't. And continues to fire with the Ellen. Oh, Crypta dies to GG Zachary.
I think we are about to see Good Gamers making a play for the point, but Peanut goes down a little too fast. And then we're seeing GG Zachary getting double pushed by Spaceman. 50% now for Blitz. This could be it. This could be the end of the finals. If Blitz wins this match, then they are winning Division 1 finals. Spaceman with an amazing flank on GG Nemo. And Funman cleaning up Hawks. Now it's 60%.
Spaceman pushing up wires. Oh, Zach is holding the LMG.
Getting 1. Trying to fight Tyron. Getting 2. That's a good position for his team. It's time for them to push. Gonna see Crypta. Is he gonna win the fight? And he does. Only taking half his health and damage. We have Funman last alive for his team. Gets 1. Almost gets 2. So close.
Wow, that was close.
That would have been... What a clip that would have been.
Gamers have the point, so they are rising in percentage.
Now we're seeing
Blitz. If they
Blitz.
don't win this map, Blitz will win Division 1.
But Blitz trickling out here. They need to stop, take a moment, regroup, get their team to respawn, get their health back, and then push again. Try not to get spawn camped though. The pre-fire on that's going to give away some position. Watch from Nemo, or actually Hawk here, who's about to push into 3. Zachary gets 1, but Peanut is going to team kill. Nemo gets another though. And these two,
Hawk is over by the half wall in the spawn trap position. Kills Crypta. Funman pushes up, tries to kill Hawk. Hawk squats down. GG Zachary. Oh! Hawk dies. No. My bad. Hawk kills Funman.
GG Zachary able to get Spaceman as Peanut cleans up Tyra and Crypta getting Nemo though. But Zachary and Peanut both watching Crypta's location. Needs to wait for respawn.
Is the only one. Oh.
GG Hawk getting admin killed.
There are 3 alive on Blitz and 2 alive on
It's
Good
time
Gamers.
for Blitz to make a move, and they're going to. Is it going to be enough? Spaceman able to get Zachary. Nemo killing Funman though. This is getting dangerous. Spaceman getting another 2. This is the time for them to recapture the point. It's now or never. With a grenade going out to where Hawk's going to be, and Hawk going down to Spaceman without a lick of damage on him. Blitz able to recapture the point now at 75%, 3/4 of the way to winning. Just as Good Gamers made it to 55. Let's see this aggressive push by Funman. GG Zachary getting Tyron though.
Blitz is at 80. Good Gamers is at 55.
Spaceman
Good
getting
Gamers
some
better do
amazing
something
damage.
else or else they might lose.
Spaceman backing up but not checking the corner. It's now 2-2, but with a flank coming out from GG Zachary, able to get Crypta and Funman. And now it's down to
they
Tyron.
try to cap the point. Will they
Tyron
cap?
not able to.
And they cap the point.
Objective
Blitz is
A
at 91. Good Gamers is at 56.
Let's see if they trickle in again. Spaceman might be getting overextended and he's gonna get flanked.
Good Gamers is only rising in percentage right now, but Blitz is staying at their percentage.
These teams just bound and determined to make this as close as possible. Crypta
They
moving
are
in.
very close in skill level. I'll tell you that. Crypta gets naded. Hides to make sure that any health that she lost is recovered.
Gonna see
How did she not take any damage from that?
having a couple kills coming out from Zachary and
Pushes.
Peanut. But then
Dies
Peanut
to
getting 2.
Peanut.
Alright, 91% from Blitz, 81% from Good Gamers. This might be one of Blitz's last opportunities to get a full team respawn and push together. Spaceman grenading himself though. At least he didn't die. But now they're re-peeking the same angle after Good Gamers has had time to move.
Good Gamers has taken the lead. It is 94 to 91. Blitz is at 91. Good Gamers is at 96. I am sure you can read.
But Crypta's able to get one, not able to get everyone though.
And that is the win for Good Gamers. It is 2-2. Whoever
It's 2-2.
wins this next game wins Division 1.
We are going to map 5. Man, what a close game. It slowed down there at the end, but both teams giving it a very good fight. Man, wow. This finals is something. Let's
Wow.
update the scores here. All right, SharkFX, what do you think Blitz needed to do to close that one out?
That was a really close match. Sorry. I had to cough. So, what I think really what happened there is they just got locked down. That happens a lot with other teams in either D2 or even in D1. They try to capture a point, but they can't because, especially on this map, it really isn't made for this, but it seems like it's made for LMGs to just sit and just everything. So it's really hard to just step out, especially since LMGs have 75 bullets, as you can see. GG Zachary was actually using the LMG, so I think he just locked everything down. And Blitz just couldn't do anything for that last few percentages, and then that's how they lost.
That's true. All right, but next we are going to be moving into Cliff,
Prepare
which
for
has
battle.
been
Ooh,
actually I don't get to show
Cliff.
the little thing. It seems like we're moving in a little fast here. All right. So moving into Cliff, we saw GG Zachary being very strong playing in the Halls position earlier today.
Domination.
And we will see if that's where he moves out to again this time.
Spaceman and GG Zachary moving the halls. They try to sticky grenade each other. They
Funman and Tyron both getting a kill. Big advantage.
Zac-
Oh, Crypta going down. Funman getting it though. And they're
Tyron
going.
Objective A
taps the
captured.
point.
Your
JG
team
Zachary's
just
at
took the
door.
lead.
All right, GG Zachary waiting patiently, knows he needs to wait for his team to come back, slowly peeking the corner, seeing if he can get a pick here. Doesn't look like it'll be possible.
I don't think anybody here is an easy lick.
Let's see, Funman in this very strong position, getting one.
Funman gets one. Peanut pushes up the door. GG Zachary goes up top. Almost kills Funman. Funman dies to Nemo. Nemo dies to Spaceman.
We'll see Crypta in an off angle here,
GG
ready to
Zachary's
protect
at
the
door.
point.
Dies to Crypta.
With help from Tyron, who's playing on his side spawn door. Spaceman getting Hawk. Good Gamers finding it hard to leave spawn here, and Blitz approaching a third of the way to capturing the objective. 33%. Seems like we're having a slow positional game this time. But GG Nemo able to get Spaceman out in Hall. We'll see how Zachary takes advantage of that.
Funman pushes to Hall.
Let's move in. Tyron just taking some grenade damage. Funman getting GG Zachary and Hawk getting Tyron. Nemo also getting another kill. It's all down to Crypta and Spaceman, but is Spaceman going to be able to do it? He's not. He runs into 3 overlapping lines of fire. And Good Gamers able to get their first couple percent here on Cliff. Playing very aggressively.
Peanut fights Tyron, kills Tyron. Spaceman is very low. Oh, he died. Yeah, they're all dead.
That's a full team kill from Good Gamers onto Blitz.
Crypta runs out.
Let's see what she does here. Gonna take some
Tries
damage.
to sticky.
Gets a sticky grenade on her. We have GG Zachary pushed extremely far up. Crypta unable to do anything at the moment.
Tyron pushes. Oh, dies to Peanut. Oh, Funman is pushing Halls. Dies to GG Zachary. The only one left is Spaceman, and he is just being a chill guy in his spawn.
Just being a chill guy. He's a chill guy like that, chilling in the spawn. Alright, here we go. We have Spaceman getting GG Zachary.
But
then
GG Zachary gets him with the sticky grenade.
Good Gamers about to catch up to Blitz here on the capture percentage. 47 to 52.
Come on, Tyron, go cap.
Blitz wanting to take control of Halls before they fight over the rest of the map here. But GG Zachary going
The
to
GG Zachary
just took
tries
the
to
lead.
push Halls.
see, we have Tyron getting one.
Gets
Very
Tyron.
low HP, not able to get the other.
Dies to Peanut.
Spaceman able
Spaceman
to.
kills him.
A lot of kills here from Blitz, and they're going to be able to capture the point as they've just gotten a full team kill. Just as Good Gamers passes them up. Good Gamers gonna have to be faster at retaking the point this time, or they'll lose the game. Alright, here we have Nemo. Seeing
All right,
Thunder.
they are tied. Blitz has
The
taken the
opposing team
lead.
just
It is
took the
60 to 59.
We have Crypta
Crypta
going
dies
down
to
to
Nemo.
Nemo.
Funman is just being a chill guy in halls.
Tyrion gets Nemo. Funman gets Zachary, and Spaceman gets Hawk. Shutting down this push, and Hawk killing Spaceman with a post-mortem grenade, and killing Peanut as well. Team kill. You hate to see him. But
Wow,
it happens.
team kill caused by the own teammate. Caused by a teammate. That's crazy.
It'd be very impressive to see a team kill caused by somebody else. But is Funman gonna see Zachary? No. Is he gonna go for the flank here? Especially being able to see through that window
He's
barely.
thinking about it.
But if he doesn't do it soon, he is gonna get flanked. But he comes around the corner at just the right time. But he's gonna see GG Zachary get the kill. Now we have Peanut trying to push onto the point, but Tyron able to hold it down. Funman getting a 3 kill from the other side. Hawk being able
Hawk
to take out
kills
Funman.
him, but Hawk tries to push maybe. I don't
Blitz
know. We'll see.
at 95%. If Hawk cannot get out here and make a move, this is going to be the game.
This
97?
Is game. This is game.
This game, GG
This is
Zachary
game.
trying to do what he
This is
can
game.
here.
This is-
But then
oh my!
Hawk wasn't able clutch point in time, and that is going to make Blitz our Division 1 champions for the night.
Blitz won 3 out of 5 maps.
That's right,
That
3
is
to 2.
Game.
Thanks for the players for making that as close as they could. That was incredible. What a finals,
Wow.
especially the
A
Helios
good,
match. Or
wow, what a good Helios match.
Yeah.
And what, all of the matches were good.
that was, yeah, very, oh my gosh, man. Well done by all the players of the matches here. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody from Division 1 for showing up, showing out, especially Blitz
Yep.
and Good Gamers. That was incredible.
Alright, everybody, subscribe to EVA Flower Mound on YouTube and follow EVA Flower Mound and EVA Flower Mound 2 on Twitch. Make sure you follow the EVA Discord and EVA Flower Mound Discord, and we will see you guys next month.
Next month. Although, are we doing a... we have a Blitz player running up, jumping on somebody right next to him. Caster in danger here. Crypta. Let's see if we can get a Blitz interview. Interview. All right, Shark, you got to give up the headset. We're getting
Okay.
Crypta on stream. All right, so can you walk me through what were you feeling there in that last match?
Exhausted.
Exhausted? Fair enough.
Yes.
What do you think the key to winning on Cliff was?
Honestly, our team has done a lot of practice together. We had a plan in place just for this moment, and we were ready to take them on in any map.
Very, very bold words, especially with, I mean, you know, but I'm feeling like I should believe you with how that Helios Station map went 99 to 100%.
That was a fun game.
That was unbelievable.
Our team was very proud of how we played. Even though we had a loss, it was a win in our book.
Yeah, I mean, to have a game like that, how could you even be mad that you lose? It was amazing.
Yeah, we were excited.
Yeah, so who do you think on the enemy team was giving you the most trouble?
Honestly, Nemo for me,
Nemo?
personally. Nemo
Okay.
and Zachary, they're
Yeah.
always hiding somewhere.
I made the comment earlier, you know, knowing you and Gigi Zachary are married, there's so many times you would each be checking the locations that the other was. It almost looked like you could see each other through the walls. You
Well,
just know each other so well.
You know, when you're married, you can just read each other's minds. So.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
surprised.
that was just amazing. You know, thank you for coming out. Thank you for, I mean, you're one of the tournament organizers for this, you and Gigi Zachary, right?
Yeah, we're part of the league development team here
Yeah.
with a lot of the other league players, and it feels good to see the growth here in the league. People that drive all the way from Oklahoma, like Fizzy over here,
Busy over here, yeah.
and even having you, Cruxer, as our caster. It's great to see it.
Yeah,
So
well,
thank
thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much. Thanks for having me. And thanks everybody for watching. That will be the end of the stream today.